Hey, what's up?
Huh?
I said, what's up?
What's up?
This time during the podcast, I'm just gonna let the final Fatal 8 gameplay happen in the background of the video. So I'm just recording it as we talk.
Okay. I won't be able to see it. I'm gonna talk about it.
Yeah,
And
you won't be able to see it. What I'm saying is, at least there'll be something playing in the background if you're watching it on YouTube.
oh, okay. Yeah, that's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool. That's cool.
So,
Hold on. Can I? Are you starting it right now?
we can start very soon if you want. I want to go
Oh,
ahead and get...
cause I want to get my headphones real fast because they're like right beside me.
That's fine. Go ahead. Get it real quick.
Alright.
This dude here.
All right. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
If you hit the group call.
Yeah. Who are these
No,
people?
no expand. Fuck you, Skype. Okay.
Yeah. What you were saying now?
Alright. Uh, I think today we were mostly talking about what we saw in that Fatal 8 or whatever.
Okay.
Talk about results and like the mechanics I noticed and some things I'm worried about.
Okay. I know you got to bring up the 50-50.
Yeah.
The
Soundbox just kept
50-50.
bringing that up. This is gonna be a guess every time. I'm like,
Pissed me off, man. I was like, oh my god, you really want to play your whole game revolves around 50-50? Then you're not really playing the game. You're just having the game work for it.
Hello?
hey,
What's up?
Yeah.
I just wake up again. Is the podcast already started?
it just started like a minute, like a minute before you logged on.
All right. Hello, I'm Rots. Ready to do this again.
All right.
All right, so you
I
guys were
think
saying?
today we're
Huh?
probably gonna mostly talk. Did you still watch that Fatal 8 tournament?
I watched a little bit of that, but not all of it. You guys want to talk about it?
Yeah, we're probably talking about that most of the time today, because that's probably the most important thing that happened over the last week.
Yeah, there hasn't been really a lot of other stuff.
Yeah,
Jack and Jack's announce, and the fact that it's not preload on the PC version yet pissed me off, but god damn it. But yeah, okay, go ahead.
all right. So, uh, the Jackson Jackie stream, I watched it. I was like, okay, well, we got to see some of their specials. Basically, I don't know. I wasn't paying too much attention. I was kind of with family, so, but Jack seems like he's kind of pretty similar to MK9 Jax,
I
just
know
with
that
a
too.
couple extra tools. And then uh, Jackie was like, she's like a mix of like 3 Injustice characters and like,
She reminds me of Sector because of the missiles.
yeah, and she also, you know, that she's got that cross up move where she kind of like hits through you and then shoots a rocket back behind her. It's kind of like,
hmm
it
Cyborg.
doesn't look like Sector's teleport thing, but it kind of works the same way. Like you're
Yeah,
crossing them
basically.
up with a hit, and then EX
Yeah,
to make it
basically
safe.
she could be Sector, which is a good thing because we need something like that. I guess was
No,
kind of missing. So I
let's
guess
see.
yeah, there's a lot of characters that share the same moves and powers from previous characters that are not in the game anymore. That you
Yeah.
can relate it to. So even if your favorite character is not in the roster anymore, something similar for everybody to be happy, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. At first, I didn't like Jackie because she looks kind of generic and stuff. Because she looks normal. Even Jax looks cool, but didn't appeal to her. But now that I see her, she doesn't look that bad. I might try her out. I'm not that excited to play as her, but hey, might be something not that bad for everybody to play.
Like I said,
I was
I'm
about to
trying
say
to.
that. Oh, okay, go ahead.
Okay. Oh, you go ahead, dude, real
Oh,
quick.
I was about to say that from the stream. Like, I don't know, like casual combo potential, but like I actually seen the 41% with her on Texture Night, and like I was blown away at how creative people got with her so far. And they have like they already have strings dedicated to certain starters. They have a mix-up game figured out already, not completely figured out, but they have a good idea of how it works. And honestly, the character really surprised me
Yeah.
gameplay wise. So I was
Yeah,
like,
dude.
oh
Fatal Eight
shit.
was pretty good for a tournament where those guys only had like 2 days of practice.
Oh hell yeah, that's great.
Yeah, those guys are great.
Like and then Ninjutsu Scorpion, like the fucking, it's like the master of mid-range footsies.
God damn
That
it, dude.
shit's
I
awesome.
don't even get me started on Scorpion. Like when I was watching him fight Perfect Legend, I was like, dude, Perfect Legend. I can see he's like, this is Cyrax all over again, dude.
Yeah.
just, just half your life for a combo. Not the Ninjutsu Scorpion. That was the what was it? The Inferno
Inferno
Scorpion.
Scorpion.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't see nothing wrong with that because like you're giving up good pokes or a good mid-range game for more damage. I think it's a fair trade to me. And then on top of that, if you want 42%, you got to waste bar. And then bar, this game is going to be so important because you can armor through mix-ups now. So I see it being a fair trade. That's just me personally.
Mhm.
I'm not sure if those pokes were that much better, cause like I don't know, like you only need almost like just 2 reads with the Inferno Scorpion. You need like maybe 3 or 4 with the Ninjutsu Scorpion. And I understand you'll get a little bit more with footsies, but with the range on his blades. But I don't know. I will have to see. Like I said, it's only like 2 days in. I can't judge based off just that one match. Maybe
Yeah.
people haven't got a chance to figure out more shit about the matchup.
And then no combos aren't even optimized. I don't think either. Probably like day two combos. They probably find something even better, or they can build more meter, or they can position them better for a better mix up or whatever. It's not final yet, like you said. So it's more to look into with these characters. And so far, I'm impressed with what they showed so far, especially with Scorpion, man. Because like people shit on Scorpion all the time, so it's really awesome to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Um, all right, let's start with the. Let's just go from the beginning to the end. So like
okay.
we saw, it was catch up with Quan Chi versus Sonic Fox, and
Mhm.
dude, does anyone know the Sonic Fox? He's a tester, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so.
Because like
Mm.
Boone was talking about Sonic Fox's skill. I could have swore in a tweet one time, like 2 months ago. He's like, oh, Sonic Fox is gonna be good in this game, whatever. Like 2 months ago. So I
Because
was just
he's in
like,
the company, huh?
yeah. So I'm thinking like he's a tester maybe, but if that's the case, he'd have an unfair advantage against the rest of those guys because
Yeah.
he'd have more time to
Mhm.
learn all their characters'
Yeah.
bullshits. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
But
I don't know,
I'm not
man.
sure.
Like, yeah.
I mean, I would hope that they got a bunch of people who only had 2 days of practice and then they all played each other. That would have been the ideal way to do it.
Like, I wouldn't
More
think so
fair.
because it's gotta be fair. Like, everybody has to have the same amount of time, like playing the game and learning it. I mean, he played the game before because he was testing it. It doesn't matter if it was alpha or beta. He still felt the way of the game away. So
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
it's not
Like
that true.
to me, it seemed like he had more setups than the other players too. Like he already knew the claptrap setups. He already knew most of the combos, corner combos. Like he had it all. The execution was like on point the whole time. It's like he dropped nothing but like what 3 combos throughout the entire tournament, I think.
Yeah.
And on top of that, like it like he just freaking outplayed everybody. I mean, I know he's a good player and all, but it's
Well,
just
see,
oh my
like
god,
what I
yeah,
noticed is okay. This is some things like when someone had frame advantage, he knew every time where he could armor through and just
Exactly.
beat them when they even though they had advantage. So and then that made them afraid to just do stuff when he had meter, and that gave him more free offense. And I just like he also had like if you notice he's like good with background justice I hear, and like I actually played with background a little bit when she came out, and like Outlaw, what's his name? Outlaw,
Aaron Black.
yeah, Aaron Black. Like
Mm-hmm.
Black.
they have kind of similar bullshit. Like they can kind of start off with like a 50-50-ish move, and then they can end their string with the 50-50-ish move.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? Like he had two specials. I think the tackle is like a
Command grab.
command grab that hits you when you're ducking, right?
Uh-huh.
And then he has that
Mm-hmm.
gunshot that shoots your feet, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like he would start off with 50-50, and if that wasn't enough, he had another 50-50 deal with at the end of his string sometimes. And if you were scared of that last 50-50, you keep blocking, and then he just wouldn't commit to that last one, and then start a string all over again, or do something else. You know, and it just seems like there's just from what I see from what he displayed, there was a lot of options that he had.
Yeah,
Now, I
and
mean,
I seen
maybe those other guys had more options. They just didn't get to exploit them as much as they could. But from what I've seen, he was exploiting all those options like hardcore all over the place. You know what I'm saying?
especially the EXN. I know you're talking about the catch up on him, but that shit really it blew my mind how he just knew that worked every single time. It blew my mind to
Oh,
me.
you mean like the low hit?
Yeah, and you're talking about how he would start with a 50-50, and then like he'll start using the other 50-50s and stuff throughout the entire match.
Yeah.
But really, it seemed like he only used those in the corner because like see, like, whenever he used those in mid screen, he didn't really get much damage out of it though.
Yeah. He didn't use mid screen much. He used whatever could carry them to the corner. Like he
Yeah.
used whatever moves would shoot them further towards the corner. Like that's what he was doing.
So does that mean that those 50-50s are not existent in mid screen but only in the corner, or how does that
Uh,
work? I'm
I'm
not.
sure it still exists mid screen because you just end your string with it. So I don't think unless his last hit of the string pushes him so far back it doesn't connect, which I
Yeah.
doubt. I just think that because what happens is if he tackles you mid screen and he shoots you in the face and then rolls away, you just reset the situation. You didn't really push him to
Uh,
the corner. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I understand.
And then Quan Chi's summoner variation. Uh, it doesn't seem like zoning is very powerful in this game, which I'm totally fine with. Like to be honest, but like
Oh yeah.
because like he's the what is it? Even the Ferno Scorpion or whatever, he didn't have. That was a zoning tools he had. He could barely even use them because the run mechanic lets you get in pretty easily. It seems so. This game, I like that it favors a little bit more rushdown than it has been zoning, because that's what the last two games favored. Kenshi, Freddy for MK9, and you had half the cast of Injustice with godlike zoning.
Yeah, tell me about it. I play NK9 like 2 days ago. I decided to beat the story again just for the fact of the story, and yeah, like you have to jump your way through the character every time you're far from them. And now with the run mechanic, that won't be a problem because remember the old time back in the day with the old MK games, and those games you can run. So now that that's back, you don't have to be jumping your way through the guys if you're gonna get closer.
Yeah, or
Oh,
block wait.
And that's
block
what that
dash
shit
or
was so amazing.
teleport.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking about Quan Chi, like you said in that first match, I think Sonic Fox blew up his Quan Chi's mix-up game while zoning though, because like he had a low back and overhead back, and I think the overhead back was insane. So that's why zoning didn't look so strong with him, because Sonic kept punishing that shit every time he did it.
Yeah,
Um,
the little beams that he shoots down, or those like
yeah,
runes or whatever. Like, can he shoot them in front? Because like, there's plenty of times he's running and like, he did the beam and it didn't even hit him. It like spawned behind him because he was running. You know what I mean? Like the tracking can't hit you when you're running.
shit, well, that's great then, because it's not injustice all over again. When zoning is like the best thing in the fucking world. So
well,
and just bro, I don't want to talk about that shit. It pissed me
well,
off.
I'm alright with this. Like, I kind of like the way they did zoning in this game, where like it still exists, but it's not as strong. But they should still give people decent normals. Like, Aaron Black's got guns, so
Yeah.
he can zone if he wants to, or
Yeah,
but like
his mix-up game
he
is so
he
much
has
better
a
though.
really good up close game. Like
Yeah,
I like it where kind of like Blaze Blue. This is my obviously this is just my personal opinion, but Blaze Blue's got zoning characters that have really good zone tools, but they all have decent, at least decent normal strings, because it's too easy to get in. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of easy to still get in, so that way you still have those up close encounters. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
like I really think we can't really say the zone in this game's not all that strong because we only saw it from one character. Cause we
That's
gotta keep
true.
in mind that and even in the Kong Gym matches where he was shooting those arrows were pretty fast. I think that it kind of kept Perfect Legend back a little bit. It made him check and make sure he wasn't too trying so hard to get in. And then we gotta keep in mind like the other drugs we've seen so far, like Melina's piercing variation, like decent too, solid too. And I mean, you gotta see the whole game. We got like what 2 days so you can start
Yeah,
Days to
speculating.
it's true. It's true. We
release.
gotta take everything with a grain of salt. But
Yeah,
the Quan Chi's normals, they looked
shitty.
excessively slow and shitty. Like,
Yeah, it looks so
dude,
shitty.
there was one string that he used that like launched you for his combos,
Yeah,
and every single time it was blocked. It was a free punish for
free
Sonic
the hop
Fox.
kick looking normal.
Yeah, yeah,
That
that's
shit,
the
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
that was so shitty. I
I'm
was
like,
like,
man,
what?
he should just stop using that. Apparently, he can only use that if he knows that it's gonna connect. Because I didn't see a way to make that safe. If there was a way to make it safe, he wasn't doing it.
So he's slow now. I think he was slow on the last game as well, right? Well, kind of. I didn't use it that much. I don't remember.
The what? The talking about Quan Chi's old
Guan Chi.
normals.
Guan Chi. Yeah.
He had like a low overhead mix up, and he had a
Mm-hmm.
it goes low low, I think. So he had low low and then low overhead, I think.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't remember the notation. I know what you're talking about. Like he grabs your legs or some shit and
Yeah,
hits you
yeah.
overhead. Yeah, I hated that stream so much. I didn't know how to block it until like to the
You
end
know,
of my career in K9.
you know the sad thing is like you can actually react to both those, but the problem is the first normal looks each they look different enough that you should be able to recognize it and react to the second hit, but they look kind of similar enough. Sometimes you freak out and just choose the wrong one anyways, because that's
Yeah.
like, especially if you're in a heated situation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Oh,
What
the bat to the rune trap
Yeah,
thing. It looks like it's
I
a
was
frame
talking about
trap.
that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and speaking of frame traps in this game, like holy shit, the game looks exactly like MK9 when it comes to playing football. You notice that shit?
Yeah, they're doing a
Like,
lot of pokes and they do poke
yeah,
normal.
I was so happy to see that shit. It's like it just made me more excited to play the game again because like I just picked it up and just started doing good like
Yeah,
a week, you
I
know?
agree.
So,
I feel like didn't Injustice make pokes like extremely negative on block? So
yes,
like
it was
yeah,
so it was no, they weren't even worth it. The only person who had a good poke was Bane. He had like a D1, It had like a shit ton of range on it.
yeah, and had a crap ton of
Famous
plus.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the only person in the game. So yeah, watching MIT, or not MIT, was it MIT? I can't remember their
What
name.
character was it?
Scorpion.
Oh
Watching
yeah, yeah,
Scorpion
that was
use
that
that
was
D3.
MIT.
Yeah, using
I
that
always call him
D3.
Mitt, but whatever.
Yeah, using that D3 to at the end to start push.
Yeah.
Awesome to watch. And seeing Jax's, not Frax's, Jax's that two hitting D1, I guess that's what it is. That was pretty cool to see him use pressure with that. So I mean, I'm just happy to see
See,
the game is like similar to MK9.
what I want to know also is the 50-50s that Sonic Fox keeps using. Are they both safe? Because if they're both safe,
Yeah, fuck my
I'm
life.
gonna be really
Yeah.
annoyed.
Exactly. Yeah.
Just like that.
You
But even
oh
you can't really tell because they never explained how the 50-50 worked. You know, they just did it. So we don't know if they're safe or unsafe or whatever. But I think I seen someone that armored through that shit. I forgot who was it. I can't remember. I think it was Perfect Legend when they expand. I think he armored through some of Sonic's 50-50. Did they play? I can't remember.
yeah.
Who's that?
No, they did not play. You're probably thinking about Scorpion's 50-50s. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. PO he expanded through some of Scorpion's 50-50. But even then, Scorpion's 50-50s weren't even that bad. That overhead forward too. I think the notation of it, it just called the hard knockdown. Give you another mix-up. It's like the mix-up you explained you wanted in MK.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So
I saw also that apparently Scorpion's EX Spear is safe on block now.
that's awesome. That is so awesome.
So that makes me wonder if it has armor and it's safe on block.
Oh my god, that would be the best thing in the world.
The only way to punish that would be you probably just had the naked duck.
I believe so.
Jump it.
Oh yeah, speaking of naked, you can make it grabs. I think I've seen that. I think I saw someone naked. You can naked jump naked duck projectile still. That's pretty awesome too. I'm glad that's back. So you don't have to take choke for no reason and trying to get in. I like that.
It also seems like most projectiles have a way to counter crouching too, like with the EX or with a meter burn or something. Where was this tournament held at? Does anyone know?
I had no idea. I can look it up.
Yeah, have no idea either.
Look it up.
Probably close to Netherlands.
Well, I'm on Google right now. I can look it up.
And then Xbox sponsored it, so kudos to them, I guess.
Fuck no. Fuck Xbox.
Yeah, they use Xbox One controllers. It ain't that bad to play in Mortal Kombat, I'm telling you that.
It doesn't
It's better than the 360 at least.
It doesn't say. I'm looking on Shoryuken Event Hub. It doesn't say anything. I'm still looking. Oh, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. It doesn't say. Oh, whatever.
It only says to the one that went on.
I'm buying the MKX pad, and I'm going to use that. That way, if I play on Xbox, I'll use the Xbox version of the MKX pad. That way, the controller feels the same to me no matter what system I'm on.
But I thought the community established PS4 had been the main system. Well,
Yeah, they are. But
Yeah, obviously.
if you want to use the PS4 controller at a tournament, you got to take the battery out.
Wow.
Play with the cord.
Yeah, you have to put the cord in to get basically. Okay, well, this is why they do it, because when you hit the PS button, it pauses the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what happens in tournaments is people plug in, they play their match, they walk away with the controller in their pocket, and randomly sometimes the PS button will get hit in their pocket, and it'll interrupt someone else's tournament match, and they can't continue until they find out who did it.
Low wireless controllers, guys.
Yeah, so that's why they're banned in tournaments. So basically, to use a PS4 controller, since there are no wired ones on sale, you're gonna have to unscrew your PS4 controller, take out the battery, and prove to people that your battery's taken out, so that you can play. You get to play it wired to get the power from the PS4.
Mm-hmm.
But normally I think you get DQ'd if they find out that you have a non-wired one.
That sucks. I didn't know that. Well, I guess I'm gonna start.
Normally they don't come around and test all your controllers beforehand, but if you hit the PS button and on accident and someone's like, "Hey, who did that?" You better fix that problem with your hands in your backpack,
Yeah, you get notice on that.
Yeah.
Might as well you leave the tournament now. You won.
Just leave the event and come back, man.
You're just fucking late, yeah, man.
Yeah, you should probably just avoid that, because if you imagine from their point of view, wouldn't you be annoyed if you're about to do a big combo and it dropped because someone paused the game?
Yeah, don't piss me off. I want to fight somebody after me.
Just a warning to anybody who wants to get a competitive scene. You have to find a way to get a wired controller.
Okay, so man.
I was still talking about ketchup versus.
So let's go on to the next couple guys. I think it was Perfect Legend versus Prodigal Son. His name is.
Yeah, Lion Hunt.
Where's he from? Like, what fighting game is he from?
He's from Street Fighter, I think. I see him on Street Fighter. I don't know exactly.
Okay. I figured that was the case.
Fuck, Tekken 2. He's a well-known Tekken player.
Okay.
Oh.
He did really good. Like, I feel like some of these guys that got knocked out early totally had a good chance of making it even further. They just spot They didn't have to fight, like the
Yeah.
top 2, 3 people first round, but he did really good against Perfect Legend, dude. Like
Yeah.
for Perfect Legend already having kind of Kung Lao fundamentals built up. I know he's not the same as MK9, and he made a comment about that. It's different from MK9. He had to get adjusted, but there's still enough similarities that you kind of know the same fundamentals, like risky
Mhm.
spin, low hat mix-ups, that kind of stuff. That still exists. So you know,
Uh, and the damage Kung Lao does it's pretty it's not as big as it was in MK9. It's like he does like what 27 mid screen and max now. Well, from the video, from what you've seen
yeah.
so far.
What it seems like to me is like they upgraded his footsie game and his options when he's pressuring you, but
Mhm.
they took away his damage.
Yeah, I'm over that too.
So I'm okay with that. Like,
I'm fine. I'm
just make him
totally.
godlike and getting in and destroying you up close, but then when he opens you up, he doesn't get that big of a punish.
And then the corner, the low hat, that shit looks dangerous. Like I'm scared. I'm legit scared of
Mm.
that. I'm scared of seeing that happen to me. I wouldn't know what to do.
Dude, is there a way to? Apparently, there's a way to teleport with Scorpion. By the way, I know this is not this match, but like, there's apparently a way to teleport with Scorpion where like you don't commit to the hit, because like I see plenty of times where they just kind of like teleport and land behind him.
Yeah, I seen that shit too. I think it's when
Are they just jumping, like slightly
button.
jumping then teleporting or something? I mean,
I'm not sure. I'm gonna check his moves list. Say that happen. See if there's like an option to not commit to the hit.
you know
Cause
why?
that would be kind of cheap.
Real quick, do you know I think there's two Kung Jins in the Fatal 8? My opinion for
Why?
why? I think it's because at one point commentators mentioned that he has an up close 50-50, all right? And if you saw his damage, he does like 40% off of his fucking combo. So like
Oh.
they're probably all just banking on, I know, I'll just get an opening, do my 50-50, profit.
But it didn't work that way though.
Yeah, it
Like
didn't work.
the
They
fundamentals
I
destroyed
guess
that shit.
the problem is I think his footsies aren't as good as everybody else's. So yeah, you got the damage, you got a 50-50, but it seems like the string is too slow to like just throw out. You know what I
Connect.
mean?
I saw that too. Um,
No
yeah,
one, nobody ever used Kung Jin's little aerial flame thing that's supposed to keep you from jumping.
yeah, but they used his dive kick. His dive kick is pretty awesome, man. I
Yeah.
think him and Kung Lao's dive kick is pretty good in this game.
And those uh, Carl, aka Perfect Legend, kept using. He still uses a semi bird lao sometimes. Like he'll just be always in the air.
If it works, use it. I don't care. If it
I
works,
guess.
use it, man.
I kind of like Kung Lao's like hard knockdown punch he has, like where he like at the end of his combo he has a 2-hit punch and like you just
Yeah,
slide into the ground. Like it
love
seems
it.
I've only seen Perfect Legend do it like twice, but he can set up a hat and follow up behind his hat, or have his hat follow up behind him. But he only did it like maybe twice. The rest of the time he just like either teleported on top of you or just ran at you.
Oh yeah, and you know that the teleport, if you don't press a button and just teleport on your own, it takes up your stamina bar. I heard them talking about
It
that. So
takes
that's the his stamina bar goes away. Well, half of the stamina bar goes away if he teleports and don't press a button. Only half of his stamina goes away for coming
oh,
out.
okay, okay.
So that's pretty good. So if people can just abuse it, like, cause they, oh my god, MK9 that was like the go-to move. Teleport.
So when you have no
Yeah.
Yeah.
stamina you can't teleport at all?
Oh no, you can't teleport. You can't stop. You have to commit to a button.
Okay.
Hmm. Okay. That's gonna be useful for teleport spamming.
Yeah. So I don't think you exit either. So
Oh
that's
dude.
that's pretty awesome.
Real quick,
No
can I
more
talk about Kung Jin's neutral punch range and his uh his neutral jump punch range and his the range on his down two? Like his uppercut was like half the screen. I was like, God, dude, like, and then like his neutral jump punch was like half the screen too. Like he neutral jump punches with his bow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Big ass bow.
I'm actually watching it right now. I see what you're talking about. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I'm winding forward to matches that we talk about, so the stream kind of keeps up with what we're sort of alluding to.
Huh?
Um, oh yeah, I didn't tell you, Rods, but I'm recording the video this time of the Fatal 8 as we're talking, And
All right.
obviously you can't see what's happening, but it'll get people to watch something on YouTube next time instead of just
Watching the
yeah,
select screen.
yeah, the select screen the whole time.
Hard to say, but yeah, on neutral punching in this game, they look pretty dang good, man. Speaking of those, it's like you can just catch random shit with it now. Even with D1s, you can catch it. It's like it reminds me of Killer Instinct where people just neutral jump to catch wolf grabs. It reminds me of that. So you
Um,
got to be careful when when you're trying to strike off.
are there different jumping punches?
Oh yeah, there's different. Each character has like a specific jumping punch now, and different neutral punch ranges. Like
Because I could have swore I seen one time Kung Lao when he jumped in, he did a normal punch in, and it
mhm.
whiffed. And then I also saw him do a jumping punch with his hat. So I didn't know there's two different ones or if I was just seeing things.
I think it's two different ones. You have like jump one, jump
Like
in
light,
punch.
medium, like light, medium, heavy punches.
Yeah, similar to Injustice, I think. That's pretty. I like that idea, to be honest. It's like now you have more
More
range. You
like
kind of jump in.
yeah, more range for your heavy ones and more
Yeah.
less range for your light ones, but you get combo off of it.
Uh huh. I like that idea. It's pretty awesome. The bring over the MK because the MK9 is like everyone had the same jumping punch. And it was like, oh, I ain't like
Yeah.
that.
Also, the match extend was pretty hype.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah,
But
their match.
I just hate how instant it is after when the match extends happen. It's like it's instant. You go right into it. So you just match buttons.
Yeah, it's
You
like
can just
match
play
extended,
it.
just go. You're like, oh god, I'm not ready.
Yeah. I think that's like a good 3 second pause to get characters set up, and then you can go right into it. So it's like it's fair. That's
Kind of
how.
forget what happens if you just keep match extending. Didn't they say that in a stream one time? I think it
Uh,
gets less and less health.
I think so. I can't. Remember.
Like it'll get to the point like if you match extend like 5 times in a row, you'll just start off with like a sliver. So whoever hits first wins.
Oh yeah, and speaking of D1s, I just saw Conan Jan D1 Kung Lao's teleport, so now it's more punishable. It's not easy. People can't abuse it anymore. So it's pretty cool to see.
No,
It's
finally.
it toned down some of his options, but they gave him more options, mid screen. So
Yeah. All right, you guys want to move on to the next match?
we can move on. It's not
All
nothing
right.
really important in this match other than Kung Jin's horrible normals and high
All
damage.
right. Let's talk about Raiden, aka Tony T versus Tyrant's Jax.
That match kind of disappointed.
I almost beat that Jax in MK9.
Seriously?
Yeah, I fought him in the final round, and he had like less than a sliver of health left. I baited his jump, and I went to throw a shadow, which was gonna hit him on his way down, and instead I did a standing kick somehow, and that's when he dashed in right after and whiff punished me for a full combo that killed me.
Oh.
And dude, I was so upset because I was like, dude, I was about to make history right there. Like I don't know. Like I obviously don't go to many tournaments as him, and I don't take it as serious as him. But like I feel like if I had known that was gonna happen, I probably would have like grinded weeks before and be like, I'll make sure I don't drop anything when I fight him. Because I obviously had a pretty good neutral game against him. But anyways, let's go back to MKX.
Yeah.
Of the past.
Yeah. What was it? We have
Tony
Tony
T.
T. Tony T's he's known for fighting the dirtiest setups, the dirtiest combos that you can find in Mortal Kombat. Like he was the Mortal Kombat combo master. Like he's the guy that I'm pretty sure he's the guy that found Cyrus's reset like 2 times in a row. Like they patched it out twice and he still found a reset.
Yeah. I remember that.
But he was playing Raiden in this one, and yeah, I saw some pretty cool steps he had. Like he had I'm not sure. Like a couple times he did an armor grab electric thing, but then sometimes he got hit out of it. So I'm not sure how that armor works. Maybe it only works after a couple frames. It doesn't work at the very beginning of ZX.
Yeah, I kind of know how he played real fundamental heavy in this match. He didn't really try to go for any high combos up in the corner. I kind of respect that. It's kind of cool to see fundamental play versus straight up, just get in and get the frame advantage and, do fucking 50% and call it a day.
Yeah, like I didn't see much mid-range combos from Tony T there.
Yeah.
It's like he only spent all of his time in the corner. I guess because in his brain, he's like, Raiden's got corner carry, So he's like, I'll just quarter carry them into my corner combo. So I don't know.
And Tyrant was playing. He's playing amazing too in this match.
Yeah.
You got to see the similarity between MK9 and MK10's Jax. You can see it though.
Yeah, the way he does like pokes into jabs and pokes into block and poke and like just the way he mixes up the Jax stuff, it reminds me of his MK9 Jax.
Yeah. And the quarter combo is the exact same. Dash punch one until you got your grab. Same exact thing. D1 into corner.
Oh yeah,
Everything
the,
is
the,
exact
the
same.
jab 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 jab
Yeah.
jab jab. Gotcha.
It's all the same, man. It's pretty cool to see though.
Well, before didn't he have they took away that old thing he had where he like hard knocked down you and then ground pounded you into another jab 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 jab. You know what
Yeah,
I'm talking
the corner reset.
Yeah,
100%.
yeah. I didn't see him
got
do
it.
that, so I guess they got rid of it, which I'm fine with.
But,
No one should be able to have a 0 to 100% combo, even if it's only in the corner.
oh yeah, this dash punch is overhead now. You seen that shit? He can use it for armor too, and it like just blows through everything.
I wonder if Raiden's uh, teleport is unsafe because I don't think I even saw him use it once.
I don't think he
it's
has
not the
teleport.
same.
I don't think he has the teleport in the Thunder God version. I think he just displacer. He has teleports.
Yeah, I think he has a.
I thought he had the teleport in all
Teleport.
three, but the displacer one, is it displacer?
Yeah.
Yeah, it had like extended teleport abilities. Like he could hold teleport, teleport back, teleport forward, teleport directly behind you, teleport in front of you. And, like I thought they just expanded on it. I didn't know he completely lost his teleport.
I could be wrong though.
Uh,
Well, they never really demonstrated
Yeah.
the earlier revealed characters on the MK.
yeah, I am
Yeah.
sure
Okay.
variations of that,
Yeah,
we'll have to
the
see.
first, yeah, they put out those trailers, right? And then
Yeah.
yeah.
and that's it. With the trailer, you had to guess. But I think Raiden only has one variation teleporting. Now that I remembered, there was a trailer on that. Not sure that, but he didn't use it that much. Maybe that's that. That's why.
I like how all the effects Raiden has all over. He's just exploding with electricity. It just looks cool.
Yeah, new effects, right?
Yeah, like he'll just punch you.
Yeah,
electricity everywhere.
well, that's how Raiden should be, right? Like,
Yeah, I
he's
agree,
a
I
god
like
of
it.
thunder. He's like gotta be every time he punches in the face, you gotta feel static.
Yeah, I like it. I also like how he blocks with like a little bit of electricity in his hands.
hmm
That'd be funny if he had a variation where like you hit him and you take a little bit of damage.
You take a little damage.
Yeah, like a counter or something like that. That
That
doesn't
was
really
bullshit.
counter attack, but
So much bullshit, man. No.
Could you imagine like having a sliver of health left? You just have to give up because there's no way you can
Yeah.
cope him without that.
yeah, you're
Hey,
like,
you did-
oh well,
yeah.
can't punch you anymore. Spamming projectiles at it.
Yeah, good luck doing that against Raiden, Teleport Master.
hmm True as well.
I like their faces when they were thinking in between matches.
It's so
Yeah.
focused.
Some of them were like just stone face. He's like, why am I here?
Yeah. Moving on.
So,
Yeah.
Perfect Legend put out a tweet saying everyone's crying about testers playing the game early. He said something like, in just 2 days you can be better than them. I guess maybe what if Perfect Legend was in 2 days worth of practice fought like some of the testers and was just like 60 or something was like, hey, I'm going even with them already, like it's
Like,
similar enough to MK9 as long as you played that game, your fundamentals will kick in pretty quickly maybe.
Especially if you play MK9 already,
Yeah.
and you're good at it. That's why I start playing it MK9 because I retired a little bit from that game. Just come back just to play a little bit of it. I don't know. I've been away from Mortal Kombat for a while, but now I kind of feel in my guts again.
It's good.
Yeah, man.
I was kind of worried about playing MK9 before I played this because it might have given me the wrong habits for the wrong game, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but just for the basic and for the fact that I remember the controller again. Besides, I bought a new controller, so I wanted to test it out in an MK game, so might as well, just in case. But But the bad thing is, well, gotta wait a couple of days after release because you gotta download the whole thing. It's gonna take a while.
I gotta buy a new TV. I have to buy MKX. I already have my PS4. Just gotta buy a new TV, so it's gonna put me.
It's all ready for action.
I have I have two Legos TVs. I have a really big 50-inch Legos TV, and I got like the small Evo monitor uh, to play on. So
Lucky
I got,
bastard.
I got two
I want
two
that. So
sets. If you don't have that, you're probably better off playing on CRT, just so you can get as close as the
To
lights
get
as
close to
possible.
G, yeah.
Yeah.
well, the TV I had previously and in San Antonio, it wasn't bad. And I could play KI like it was nothing. It felt responsive. Kind of
Well, I
no
mean, like,
TV.
it's even worse if you have a laggy TV and you have and the internet. So like, if you go online with a laggy TV, oh no, no.
I'm trying to find that tweet. It's been perfect. Right? I'm looking so hard for this shit. Yeah,
Raiden had a normal that makes you that like stand resets you. I saw.
Hmm.
Like most characters I've seen, they have to like grab you out of the combo that make you stand. You know what I'm talking about? Like that
oh yeah,
EQ grab thing.
the meter burn
Yeah.
grab.
But
Oh,
Raiden had a normal that did it, so that's pretty hot.
I hate saying that word meter burn. Fucking, I like EX better. EX sounds more cool.
Meter burn.
Yeah, it sounds so gay. I hate that.
Well, I mean,
Sounds
Mortal
like
Kombat
Let me get banged.
wasn't originally called Enhanced Special.
Lol. And special.
Did you enhance your special? Everybody called it EX because of Street Fighter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like EX better.
Yeah.
What does EX even stand for?
Ex-
Extraordinarily.
extra, yeah, some shit like that.
Extra cool.
I guess Tyrant was sponsored by Hitbox when he went there. Did he even play on a Hitbox?
No, he played on. I think he played on pad. Well, I can.
See,
Yeah.
they probably forced them to all play on pad.
Yeah, Xbox guys gotta have that brand there. Give the controllers.
Yeah. Man, I could if Xbox they made Xbox controller standard, I'd be like I would cry. I would just be like if everyone was forced to play the same controller like they did in Smash.
God.
You know, in Smash Bros. They don't let you use different controllers. Everyone has to use a GameCube controller.
I didn't know that.
Like, even if you came up with a way to play another controller, you have to use the GameCube controller because they consider it. In the Smash community, they think it's like cheating if you mod your controller.
Oh, Nintendo. Nintendo guys, come on.
Yeah. Like, I understand you shouldn't have turbo button or anything, but like,
Oh yeah, of course.
yeah, as long as if you can map your buttons differently, I don't see a problem with that. Like,
Yeah, it's not a problem with that. I mean, everybody has a different taste on that, but well, it depends on who makes the tournaments anyway.
yeah. And just real quick before we go on to the next matchup, I've always you ever seen those threads where people talk about like, why doesn't Mortal Kombat have back to block? It takes away a depth part of the game. There's no cross ups.
Mm-hmm.
I've always brought up the fact that um, everyone brings up the teleport thing. Oh, well, teleports would be cheap without it, right? Well, that's not the only thing. When you do a block button, you open up your entire face button controllers, right? So when you hold block, when you push other buttons down, you don't do anything, right? So you could totally add a new system based on that with just more buttons. Like while you're blocking, if you hit triangle, or like what if you block and you match their string inputs and you can take less chip or something? You know what I mean?
Yeah, like perfect guard or whatever, some shit. Or it's like in Blaze Blue, you can take while stuff. You hit the back button while some shit like that. I can't remember.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm talking
thanks.
You
about?
talking about barrier block?
Yeah, barrier. It's like that, right? Kind of sort of.
Well, I mean, like, let's say I do a string on you that's 112, and
Yeah.
I predict that you're doing 112, but I don't have a way to beat it before it comes out. Let's say I block and I hit 112 with you. That'd be kind of cool if you could reduce chip damage that you take by predicting the correct string as you're blocking it.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you can counter attack easier.
Yeah. So like that way you can you just add another layer that like obviously it sounds like it's an extra thing that maybe a lot of people might find annoying, but you don't have to do it. You could probably still get by with just basic really good fundamentals, but I think it's best to make a game with a bunch of tiny little things that everyone has to learn, overcome and then at the end result, the guy who takes masters as many of those as possible is going to be the best player.
Mm-hmm. Big chance X. It only can be possible if you have a button decided only to block. So it's good that they did like Injustice in which you have to press back to block.
Yeah, and then someone in the stream brought up a good point about block. I'm trying to remember what it was. It was the guy that Perfect Legend first spot. He said something along the lines of, oh, he says the cool thing he likes about block is the fact that you can't move while you're blocking. So you have to move
Mm-hmm.
backwards. You have to not block. So like in Street Fighter, if you want to move backwards, you're already blocking automatically. You know what I'm saying? Like
In,
Yeah.
in almost every game in which you block in the back, you can do that.
yeah. So in Mortal Kombat, to move at all, you have to commit to not blocking. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so that adds another factor there I didn't think about. So
Yeah, that's actually a good point.
yeah,
You gotta be standing right in and you want to block.
yeah. So it's just different. There's no reason to crap on block button. There's a
Yeah,
lot of
it's not that
potential
it's
with it.
bad, it's just different. Like,
And
every game has its own set of rules, so
shout
Mortal
outs
Kombat has
to
block.
shout out to the TRK member that points out I keep bringing up Smash examples when I bring up
Mm.
examples for things like. But Smash has the best example for why a block button could be the best system.
The
And
system,
just
yeah,
really
Smash
really
Team works
quickly,
better.
I don't know if you know
Mm-hmm.
how Smash works, but like the shield on there, there's a hard shield and
Mm-hmm.
light shield. The light shield's
Mm-hmm.
bigger and covers more of your body. The hard shield is smaller, but it has less shield stun. So um, if you get a light shield out, you cover more of your body and they can't hit you, and you slide on the floor farther, so you can space better. And but you have so much shield stun, you can't counterattack very fast out of it. And if you do hard shield, it's small, but parts of your body are exposed. If they poke your body part without hitting the shield, they can hit you out of it. So you have to aim your shield up and down and block and cover your body parts. But you can jump out of your shield or attack out of it really, really quickly when you have
Mm-hmm.
hard shield.
Yeah, it's
And
kind of
yeah,
good.
and that's just one little layer. You know what I mean? Like then you have they have low overhead. Well, they have shield stab, which is like low poke. So to prevent that, you aim your shield at your feet. And then you have the dynamic of the fact that when you do an aerial in Smash Brothers, let's say you do a back aerial, you have to face away from them to do that move. So people can cross you up, and people can still cross you up in that game in the sense that now you've lost half your moves because now I'm pressing behind you instead of in front of you. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that
Mm-hmm.
makes sense.
Yeah. So like that's a game that has a block button and it's really deep. It's probably deeper than any fighting game I played, and which is why I hope Mortal Kombat can expand on the block button one day. But it doesn't seem like they've done it yet.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like this is a game.
But so you gotta keep in mind that this MK wasn't originally a competitive game, you know. So
Yeah.
it's more so catered to the casual. I don't think they will break that barrier between casual and super competitive just for the sake of the game improving. I don't think they would do that. They probably just want to get their money and go. But at the same
Yeah.
time, make a good game that's good enough. They'll both professionals and casual at the same time.
I wonder how you tech throws in this game. Same way as MK9, or do you just hit throw button?
I hope it was like fucking Injustice, because that's one thing Injustice did right. The throw ticks.
How
MK9,
how's
taking
the
throws
how's
MK9 was
how's
impossible.
the tech throw in Injustice work? I forget.
Some of the Street Fighter
You just
is
hit
like,
grab. You just hit grab
yeah,
until you get
just
grabbed.
just hit
Okay.
grab and just go.
All right.
But
Yeah,
he reading it.
that was better.
Yeah, but in freaking MK9 is a mix up within the mix up. It's
Yeah.
like what?
It's funny. People who didn't give throws enough credit. MK9 they're like, oh, they're not that good. I'm like, actually, they're pretty good because you hit like. It's like once you get the grab, it's a 50-50 guess, and you have to mash. So it's like
Yep.
not only do you have to read the throw, but you also have to read the direction that they're throwing. So it's like not very many people could break throws in MK9. So they were stronger than people gave credit for. So the next matchup was MIT versus um, Forever King. And Forever King played. He's a
Sounds
trader.
good.
He was a trader, and he played Kung Jin instead of Kung Lao. I'm just kidding.
Hmm.
He can play whatever he wants. And then, but he pretty much just got bodied by MIT. Like
Yeah,
I
he
guess
did.
he could not just handle. I guess he just couldn't handle everywhere where Scorpion was going. He was just all over the place.
I'm sorry to ask this question, but um, what what's the name of the stream? I mean, like, where you streaming this from? Your main account, Critical Liquor Limit, or
I'm streaming it. Oh, I'm not streaming it on the. I'm not streaming. I'm local recording it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Never mind. Never mind.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you want me to stream, I can stream it. But
No, I was just curious. I was just
okay.
curious. But yeah,
The more
he got
history.
bodied. Even Ketchup got bodied. Yeah, it was it was a free match, I think. Mainly because the ninjutsu Scorpion had come in locked down. He locked him down like the entire match.
I'm
It
gonna
was
send
kind
this
of
other guy a call again and see he wanted to get in here, but he didn't answer last time. All right.
but I can't really remember that match because it was so free. I barely watched it to be honest. So I'm gonna pull it up right now. Let me actually see.
Okay. But I don't know. I feel like Scorpion's pretty strong in this game. I think he's gonna do pretty good. I think he's like high. From my, I know it's too early to tell, but like he looks kind of like he could be high mid tier.
Yeah, early impressions now, but yeah.
Scorpion top one, number one, man.
I
Express
promise you,
tier.
he's definitely not low tier this time.
Here, this time around, Scorpion.
he wasn't
Finally out
even
of the
he wasn't even
nowhere.
technically low tier in MK9. Well, he was like tierless in the sense that he's just luck. You know what I mean? Uh like he could just blow up anybody and get blown up. Like he was all over the place. Like, he could just I don't know if that makes any sense. Like
Understand.
he could beat Cabal, but only if you guess right. He also
Oh,
gets blown up by Cabal because if you guess wrong, it's wrong. He bodies you, sets you up for more pressure, which you can't really get out of that well. Because for some reason they gave Scorpion negative on hit on his pokes.
and they even
Scorpion,
gave
it's over.
Molina's D1 negative. It's like negative 13. I'm like, what the fuck? Man? Why would you do that shit? It makes no sense. Yeah, I'm watching this match right now.
Which one? The
MIT. I mean, yeah, MIT
Force.
just Fred.
Okay.
Watching it right now.
Yeah. I'm about an hour and 51 minutes into it. Exactly right now. But I like the stage that they played on too.
Yeah.
The glowing blue
Which one is
everywhere.
it?
It's the one with the glowing blue, like the thing that uh what's his
Shinnok.
face? Shinnok tried to touch. Yeah.
Oh,
That stage was pretty cool.
yeah, that's pretty cool.
I like the blue just glowing out of the tiles. I also like the jungle level. I like all the
Yeah,
water
stages
just
look more animated now.
yeah.
I was gonna say, stages look more animated now. Like, they put a lot of work into those.
Yeah,
Most of them.
they went over each stage with a fine-tooth comb. You could tell, like every tiny little detail in the background has like a lot
Yeah.
of love put into it.
Yeah, like there is one when you can on which you can like see police guys arresting people, and they show like a full animation of those while you're fighting. Obviously, you don't see that while you're fighting, but
Yeah,
you have someone
yeah,
that
you're not
feels
paying
feels
attention when you're
broken.
fighting, but it just makes it feel more alive, even though you're not paying attention to it.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, on the sky, on the Raiden one, the Sky Temple or whatever.
Uh,
Holy crap! The rain, man.
oh yeah, yeah. The one with the
Oh
monks are
god.
praying in like a circle in the middle
Yeah, the
of it.
Muslim
Yeah,
thing. Yeah. Oh my god. I think that's one of my favorites. Like, holy
yeah.
crap! Look at that.
I like the jungle one too, where like the water's splashing on your feet, and there's like alligators swimming around in the water, just like right next to you, sort
Yeah.
of. It's kind
That one seems kind of messy, though. Like, holy crap! Look at all these crap. You get lost on that one.
of.
Like, god damn it! Look at all these vines. Oh, can I touch that vine? Yeah, I can. Whoa! She was rumbling around with the other guy.
So yeah, MK9 Scorpion. I noticed. Like I just saw him do Vortex, and he ended it with Teleport Punch, which gives him advantage. And he did down 4 into overhead ninjutsu. So I think that's why he chose ninjutsu, because like he's got the overhead special, so he'll just down poke overhead special, and then like it's like good luck. block this low overhead, like low to overhead immediately. You know.
But I'm still trying to understand how is it really? How is it a mix up if it's just a low poke? Is it giving them more option to get more pressure out of it? That's
Well,
why
what we're talking about is like all right. If you do a poke on somebody, you know how in MK9 you can cancel your pokes with specials.
yeah.
So like for instance, I would do Jade. I would do poke somebody, and if I thought they're gonna counter poke me after my poke, I would do poke and cancel my poke into staff. But you had to commit to it.
Huh?
So if I do poke staff, people would get hit by the staff all the time, and they'd start being scared to counter poke me. That's when I could do down 1 into something else, because even if they blocked it, because they're afraid of the staff coming after. Does that make sense? No? Alright. If it makes no sense, you just say so. Alright.
It makes sense. I'm
Yeah, I can
just
understand it.
Alright.
uh,
Like for instance, Scorpion, you could do I would do down one into his leg trips.
yeah.
And then
I
eventually
did down
people
4
eventually people
for the
would
best.
respect your leg trips right after down one. So you switch down one into overhead or something, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, okay, I understand now.
Yeah, down one into back two.
Makes a lot of sense. I didn't understand it, but yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It's kind
Yeah.
of just basically conditioning them with the block
Yeah.
low just for a couple of
Yeah.
seconds, and then
So
surprise it over.
yeah, so you had the poke advantage. You know, you get advantage, then you can counter with the string. But then people, when they poke, they can poke you back before you hit your string sometimes, unless you did like a mid-hit string that's faster than the advantage that you got, right?
Yeah.
So, but if you didn't have one, let's say you wanted to use a slow move, like Scorpion's back two or something, that would get beat by every normal probably if you just threw it out. You know,
Hmm.
then you could do poke, cancel, into special to make them respect the poke. So then they're kind of they just keep holding block. And I saw some of that in this. So you still cancel your pokes into specials.
You could do that in Justice too, but it was kind of useless.
Yeah, yeah. Like you could
Useless.
do. I did a Bane's down kick into grab. That's pretty hype. Like I cancel his down poke into grab. So
Wow, into grab.
you just spam down poke and then the block low, and the second they block low, you just do the back forward input after you hit down, and
Yeah, catch
he'll
him.
do command grab up for the down poke.
Yeah.
They're like down poke grab. You're like God. You're like that's just gross, but it's not too
Gotcha.
bad.
It's kind of hard to tell what moves have advantage in this game though. For normals, it's hard to tell what has advantage and what doesn't.
Yeah, I'm sure training mode told them beforehand. That's why they got good
It's
so
like
fast. Like
it's
they
like it's
can,
fucking. Oh, go ahead.
yeah, like they probably poked, or they probably went to the menu screen in the training mode. It probably tells you the frame advantage or frame data, and they're like, all right, so I can do this to this, this to this. I kind of feel like that's what Tyrant relied on a lot was the frame advantage. That's why he was getting blown up by armor all the time.
Yeah, that's what I said because that Aaron Black sand EX sand that it blows up everything. Oh, it blows up everything.
Why does
This
it have
character is so
armor?
good. I don't know. I don't care. It's so good. I don't main that character.
Nobody punished his slide thing either. The little dive kick slide
Oh,
thing he's got.
oh,
The commentators kept going, "It's so unsafe. Why is no one punishing it?" I'm like that move. I hate that move. You know why? Because it's like I don't know. It's like the anti-footsie game. Like you're playing footsies outside of his max range, but then he's got this one move that like goes super far past his footsie range. So long as you just use it very sparingly, you're probably gonna always catch someone off guard with that. Because there's no way you
Yeah,
can't.
only in Spanish.
Yeah, because you can't respect that forever. You would just be free to him approaching you all the time. So you have
oh,
to. You kind of have to pretend it's not there, and then that gives him the ability to use it on you.
yep.
Just raw like he was to some people.
I think the normal one was unsafe, but EX was safe. I think I don't know. I just want my hands on the game, but I can know exactly what's safe
Yeah,
and what's
dude.
unsafe.
I
So
want it.
bad.
I want to. Yeah, dude. Just 2 more days. 2 more days.
2 more days. It's 2 more fucking days. I can't
Or
wait.
technically
Okay.
one more
Cross
day
the
if you.
Lord.
Technically one more day if
Technically
you stay
one.
up all night, dude. Right? I mean,
Oh, no thank you. I gotta
yeah.
work
Yeah.
on Tuesdays, so no
I'll
thank
tell
you.
you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna get home from work,
Uh,
and I'm gonna wake up at midnight.
And
then,
boom.
and I'll play before work. And then when I get off work, instead of going to sleep, I did before. I'll just stay up until I fall asleep. And then I'm off Wednesday,
Yep.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
lucky.
Yeah.
I'm not off until Sunday.
I took I took all those days off like really
Uh,
far in advance. My boss was like, so
yeah.
what's going on? I'm like video games. He's like, you're taking days off for video games? Yeah.
Yeah. Why not, man? Why not?
I find it funny when people who aren't used to Mortal Kombat see stuff in Mortal Kombat. They're just like, they are so confused about what's happening. They're like, the X-ray. He would die from that. Why is he still moving? Like everybody always asks me that when they see that stuff. I'm like, dude, it's just Mortal Kombat. It's always over the top
Yeah,
stuff.
everybody's fine after the matches. Don't you see the fatalities? They're dead, but they're just like they're fine again after a couple of hours, I guess. Because someone's ripped his head off, but don't worry, he's gonna be fine. He'll be back.
You can always go. You can always go to another room and find him and bring him back.
Yeah, they just bring it back. They just revert everybody.
So, because the amount of spine ripping, the amount of spine breaking, sternum destroying in this game, you would think they couldn't walk after this shit.
All right, let's go to the
Spine
next.
breaking.
Let's go to the next matchup.
Okay.
We have Tyrant versus Sonic Fox.
Oh, game.
Dude,
Oh, man.
Tyrant
The
started off so
blow up.
strong, dude, and then
The blow up.
I feel like he was like, I feel like what killed Tyrant was just he was too safe. He's trying to do everything super safe, and he couldn't get any big punishes because everything was safe. He opened him up like so many times, but all of his open ups were like one or two hits. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
But
even the commentator said it. Most when you open them up, it wasn't from mix-up. It was just from
pressure.
straight up, yeah, pressure. And they said that he didn't really establish a mix-up game. And the more I watched it, the more I saw it was true. He was just basically getting pressure, using the friend advantage, like get
Well,
tripped or either open them up slightly. But then eventually, Fox adapted it, used armor to blow up the pressure he was given, and it just went downhill for him then. Since then,
he's probably just not used to Inca 9 Jacks didn't have real big damage combos mid screen, so he would do like what 20% to you at most of the time mid screen.
yeah,
But
dude, not
but
even that, man. Probably like 19.
so Tyrant's probably just not used to. He's like, I have combos now. What the fuck? I'm not supposed to just only pressure you to death anymore. You know. They also said that both of Jax's punches are unsafe now. I'm like, what? There's nothing wrong with his punch being safe in MK9. I mean, it was only unsafe if you ducked it, right? So you
Yeah,
have to duck
and
it. You should get punished for stand blocking it. Like, that makes sense.
then
And
his was it's like a jump ground pound. That move is so good for anti zoning. I think that's like the most amazing thing they could give him. Like every time Flops would just throw fucking the little glass sandball, he would just jump over there and just air ground pound and get free damage. A perfect counter, I think. That was pretty awesome to see that.
oh my god, I would just every time I watch his Aaron Black fighting people, it just looks gross. Like,
Why?
because like if you try to stay outside footsie range, he can just throw attacks down, throw smoke or sand grenades, whatever, force you to come in. Because if he puts stacks on the ground, now you can't run at him. You know,
Yeah,
it stops you in place. So he can just start zoning you once he puts his stacks on the ground. So you can't. You kind of have to stay sort of close, which where the point where he can hit you with his dive kick, trip move. He can. I don't know. Just he has so many options. He's like Fox and Cabal. If they had a baby.
oh my god, that's awesome to watch, man. I'm kind of surprised how good um hitball. I mean, yeah, Tyrant was blocking the mix-ups, man.
Yeah.
He was blocking them pretty consistently.
Like I said, there's might have just been a lot that we didn't know about. Like they probably didn't know some things about Aaron Black, like the strings that were blocking. Like I saw him do a standing string, and then he just did another string right after it, and it didn't look like there was any opening to punish that. But
Yeah,
I bet you're supposed to probably naked duck those jabs. Like you probably can realize the first hit is happening, naked duck the jabs, counter poke, and then get advantage. You know what I mean?
yeah. I
But
was thinking the same
but
thing.
everyone was just blocking it all because they don't know what all the strings do. It's like everyone only knew their character, so what they did is they just played to their character strengths, couldn't play to their opponent's weaknesses because they don't know what the weaknesses are. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Fair enough though. They only had 2 days. So.
but yeah, first tournament. Like, what did you expect from it? Can't expect all this in-depth analysis.
Well,
You know.
what I love is
Um,
that their 2 days worth of practice is worth better than anything none of their own stream has ever given us.
and like over the months, man, like months of streaming,
Yeah. I
2 months
mean,
of streaming.
Derek does okay.
No, shut up.
He does
No,
okay.
he doesn't.
Yeah, he does. He spams ball roll and he does okay.
That's why I hate him.
But when he realizes that he can't use that anymore, I feel like I think he's smarter than what he shows. I kind of feel like he's
Yeah, maybe he's just showing a little bit of the game, but he's not like showing his pro skill yet.
to me.
Like, come on, man, you gotta think. You gotta think about it.
I get
He's deep the game.
I get the feeling he's sandbagging.
Nah, even
Yeah,
then,
probably.
that's even more gay. I hate sandbaggers. No.
Same here, but I'm just saying. That's just the feeling I get. Though.
I'm just ready to see Melina in her full potential, man. I can't wait to see it. All
I can't
variations.
believe there's no. I'm surprised there's no threads about. So, the misogynist didn't pick any females in the Fatal Eight. You know, I didn't see any threads like that.
So somebody mentioned that in the late thread. Somebody mentioned it. Yeah, whatever.
Nobody picked
I'm not
female
I'm not bitching
characters.
about it.
Like, dude, they all they did was grab top 8 players and let them pick who they wanted to pick. Like, sorry, none of them want to pick chicks. I mean, 16-bit wasn't there, bro. He's probably your
Oh,
hero.
that's what I was dying to see, man. 16-bit Katana. I want to see that shit so bad again. On stream, it was pretty good. It's probably like 10 times better now.
I like how Tom Brady was there, but
Yeah.
he didn't play. He was just
Oh,
commentating.
Tom Brady's washed up, man. What are you talking about?
Dude, he's had so much shit for over the years for no reason. He's not even that bad.
Really?
He played a really bad character, and he got top 8 a lot. Sub-Zero
And
was
then,
bad in MK9, but I think
and
they
then,
nerfed him.
and then fucking Injustice came, like, he started, like, killing people with top tier Aqua, man. People started bitching at him then, so he can never win. It's kind of sad.
Yeah. It's like, what he needs to do is learn a character, and when he goes to tournaments, pick a secondary the whole time. That way they'll nerf a secondary, and then he go back to his main.
Yeah. So, is he the reason why Sub-Zero got nerfed in MK9?
Yeah, dude, I promise you he's the reason.
Oh, that's some bullshit. I miss Sub-Zero unblockable reset. I miss that shit. Oh, I miss that. That's
Well,
41%, 50, whatever it was. Can't remember. I miss that shit.
I remember when Tom Brady helped him with the game. He there was a point in time when he streamed or put up a YouTube video about something, and he said something about, I have a couple tricks with Sub-Zero, but I don't want to show them yet because they'll probably patch it before it happens. And I'm like, I'm just like, wow, like, aren't you supposed to let them know when bad stuff's still in the game, like instead of hiding it from them? But because it's his character, I guess he just wants to hide it. Hide all of his tech.
Why not? Smart thing to do. Oh, I kind of noticed how no one really switched variations except for MIT. It's
Yeah,
kind of
he's the only one that did it.
That's kind of.
At least he actually put effort into learning the other variations too, whereas everyone else just picked one character, one variation. Like, I'm learning just this one, and that's it. As much
2
as you
days,
can,
go.
Yeah, but 2 days is a lot of time. Well, not really, but it is. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I can find a lot in 2 days if I actually put the effort into it.
And the entire day.
Yeah. No, not the entire day. Fuck it. I gotta sleep and eat. Fuck that shit. I love MK, but it's not that important.
How are they gonna fit the entire storyline on 13 stages?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about when I was playing the story mode of MK9 again. I was like, if this feels like not enough stages, how is it gonna be in MKX with only 13 stages? Like, I don't know, man. Maybe it's gonna be a short story. Like MK9 story takes about what 6 hours, maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe
I feel
5 if you're rushing mode.
you know that the Cage's first chapter where he fights in that plane crash stage.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's the only time you're gonna use that stage of story. I'm just like,
Yeah, which part of the story are you gonna be fighting in a crash city again?
yeah,
Is it gonna be a city anymore
yeah,
in the
especially
story
for the
anymore?
future, it probably won't even be a city.
Yeah, the city got destroyed again. The same exact plane gets crashed again. Oh my god, that's so great. That's why the story's gonna
see,
take
what
place
happens is,
a lot.
in one chapter the plane crashes and you get out of the plane, you fight, and then in the next chapter the truck crashes and you got a truck to fight, but it's right next to a plane that looks exactly like the plane that you were in earlier.
Yeah. There's no reason to do it anyway. I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna make it. I think it's gonna add a lot of new things that you won't see on like normal fights or normal stages. Are you gonna be adding custom stages? Because I know that there are gonna be NPCs, right? So maybe
Yeah.
things like that are gonna be added throughout the story that are not like on tower events or normal fights.
Yeah.
Maybe it's gonna be a little bit different from the MK9 story or what we're used to. I mean, just if they try to add like little quick events or little mini games, I think they're gonna be the same here. Hopefully they're, as I didn't like it that much, but I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. But I'm afraid that the story is gonna be short. Really, it's gonna be like maybe a 10 chapter story about 4 hours.
I think it
Like,
will be short. Um,
yeah.
how many fights did Johnny Cage have before his chapter was over?
Like four. I want to say four.
Yeah, I don't think it was that many. He fought
Okay.
Scorpion, Sub-Zero,
Scorpion, Sub
Shinnok.
Zero,
Scorpion Zero.
Shinnok,
Yeah. No, not only Shinnok. I think he fights Jax.
Oh
Dragon.
yeah,
Um,
Jax, then Shinnok.
Four
Jax.
fights. Four fights max.
Only four.
Yeah.
And there's not anymore like the big fight where you have to fight two against one or something like because there is no tag mode anymore.
Yeah.
Just act. Hey, you fight a character, then you fight another, then you fight another. Like they do.
Everyone bitched about not having tag in that game, but who played tag?
Yeah,
I
I
did.
don't like
So-
tag. Like,
I didn't.
I play with friends, but normally I'll just play one on one.
Dude, like,
Never played tag.
It was
I've
a way.
never-
It was a way to do teams. Like they should have made it competitive in the sense that like you had to have a teammate, and he has to know how to combo with you, because then it makes it more deep. If you're by yourself and you play both characters, then it's not cool because you know what you're gonna do, so you can just combo with yourself really easily. I mean,
Yeah.
it would have been cooler to have the team synergy where you get to practice with somebody who knows how to combo with you, so do the setups with you. That'd be kind of cool.
Nah, but tag was broken too.
Oh,
Man.
yeah.
Yeah, you had unblockable setups.
Well, yeah. I mean, you could just fix that. Like, there's only two or three broken assists.
Hellfire and what? Ghost Ball.
Yeah, Hellfire, Ghost Ball, and probably what was the other one? I swear there's another one. I think it was
Okay.
Nightwolves. I want to say. I want to say. It
Oh,
was Nightwolves.
unblockable lightning. Yeah, that was pretty cheap.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that shit. But honestly, I'm not complaining about the stages because the music's alive. Destroyed City music stage, music select. That I love that. It sounds so dope. I just love the music in this game.
Yeah.
So let's talk about Sonic Fox's hat real quick.
I think is he gay? I'm curious. I was so
man,
curious.
he's just
Is he gay?
17. He doesn't.
He just got his own style.
But at 17, I wasn't that.
Is that Cookie Monster's head?
Oh, no.
No, I don't think so.
It's Sonic ears.
Sonic.
Sonic
Yeah,
ears?
that's what it is.
Oh
yes,
my
Sonic
God.
Fox,
Oh my
Sonic-
god, are y'all that stupid? Oh my god.
Yeah, dude, I thought it was Cookie Monster, bro.
Well, Sonic all the
Shoot
time.
yourself. Shoot yourself right now.
Well,
No.
I thought it was like Cookie Monster, like eating.
What, you're a
chocolate.
gamer and you don't know anything about Sonic? What's wrong with you?
Oh, I knew that like at first glance. Sonic Fox. Oh, Sonic ears. Okay, that makes sense.
Makes sense, yeah.
Have you ever seen
In
a
a way.
video called Scientifically Accurate Sonic the Hedgehog?
Oh, whatever.
Have you seen that?
No.
It's very bad. It might make you think very badly of Sonic from now on. Like
I already think Sonic is bad.
they talk about how scientifically accurate, like how like what hedgehogs actually do. That if they find poop, they eat it and they chew on it until it becomes foam, and then they rub it on their bodies. And it's like
Wow.
scientists don't know why they do that. So they
Oh
showed a
my-
video cartoon of like Sonic rubbing poop on himself.
Gotta go fast.
If he was scientifically accurate, that's what he would do.
I'm
Yeah,
so-
come on, Sega, give us a Sonic game in which you can poop like shit on your
Yeah,
bike or whatever.
apparently hedgehogs have no sphincters either, so when they move around, they just poop instantly.
Lol.
Oh my god, gross.
I don't know how this Sonic poop, but
Because Sonic Fox
Oh,
is fat.
okay. I have a question for you too. Like, how are you gonna actually learn your other characters' variation? Are you gonna just take time throughout the day and switch between each variation? Or are you gonna learn one and then learn the other? How are you gonna do that? 'Cause I don't know how I'm gonna do mine myself. Like, I don't know how
I
I'm
just
gonna
learn
learn.
them all at the same time, and if I feel like
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go a quick through of the three of the three that one that I want to learn, and then I'm gonna learn one by one, and see which one is better for my style, and which one is not, and we will have the moves that I need, and then after I choose like the first one that I wanted to master, I'll choose the second one, and then I keep the third one for the last place, but I'll keep learning as well. Yeah,
But
for me, I want to learn all three variations, you know.
But that's the thing, though, because like every single variation in Lena, it's like it screams how I like the player, and it just bothers me how I have to choose one out of the three, and they're all good so far. When I know it, like from what I
Yeah,
see.
because basically on some of the characters, basically his whole moveset is like split on three variations, right? So you feel like, well, I'm playing half of the character now because I only
Yeah,
choosing this variation. Yeah, I kind of feel you there. That's
'cause-
why hopefully most of the core attacks of each character, I mean the classic one at least, are still intact, like on three variations. Like let's say Goro, red, green, ball or whatever. It's like on all three variations. Moves like that are cool, but yeah, I guess we'll just have to adapt to whatever variation we get.
because the one that really speaks to me most is probably the piercing one. Piercing at the real, not at the real, piercing and ravenous because I like the idea of having the command grab. I just love the idea of mixing people up with the command grab and with the how I can get more damage, but at the same time play lame. So I don't like. It's hard to choose between which one I really want to play. I don't understand like how I'm.
It's like on Christmas time, and you have like these three games, and you don't know
Yeah,
what to
it's
open
like
first.
which one should I pick? Yeah, it's like should I open this one first? Should I work
Yeah,
on
like
this one? And I don't know
this one
how
looks
to start.
nasty. Yeah, let's do that.
What I'm gonna
Yeah, I
do,
know.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play all three,
Mhm.
or just figure out all three, and then I'm gonna put most of my effort in the one I think gets the strongest, one that has probably the least bad matchups, and then I'll probably put most of my effort in that, but I'll still put strong effort in the other two, and
Mhm.
then if
Mhm.
one of them, like for instance, like if one of them I feel like it's kind of gimmicky, I probably won't put too much effort into that, but I'll still bust it out for people who might not understand
No mechanic.
the data on it. But that won't obviously won't last forever. All someone has to do is just download it and they'll figure it out.
Oh man, no man, gimmicks are life. What are you talking about?
No man, gimmicks only work early on.
Scorpion Vortex is like the best thing ever. Let me take it down. Let's go. I love gimmicks.
No, no, not unless the gimmicks are highly punishable.
Yeah, cause me and Last Starfighter or Known Hero, he changed his name. We probably have a first to 10 on week one. Get Tommy versus Molina. It's gonna be fun. I can't wait for that shit. It's gonna be hype.
The Starlight Fire guy, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, he like asked me to make a thread about footsies and stuff. I'm like, why don't you do it, dude? Like, apparently you know about it. You do it. Why do I have to do it?
Because you like the gameplay guru, man. We come to you for knowledge.
God.
Do it. Just fucking do it, okay?
But he knows it. He can do it.
Oh,
It's just I don't know.
I can't wait.
He sounded like he knew. At least he sounded like he knew it. I don't know.
Speaking of that, when will you ever be free to play? You'll be free all this week?
I'll be okay. First, I will be free Tuesday nights all the way till Sunday, right? But um, I'm gonna try to finish the story as fast as possible, so I just get that over with, and then
4 hours.
immediately after that, I won't be free to play anybody. I'll be grinding all the moves and all the frame data and putting it into audio files so I can listen to them while I'm driving around, so I can memorize the frame data, and then right after that, that's when I'm gonna start trying to create situations and knockdowns and setups, and then I'm gonna go online and practice with people, and I'm gonna have some friends over and offline probably to do most of that, but I'll do online too to get matchup experience,
So
and then
And
fucking
to
much.
test the netcode, I guess.
well, I mean, it's not because of that code. Like I'll play online. I just prefer offline because I get salty when I drop a comment and everyone's like, "Oh, I beat critical limit." I'm like, dude, fight me offline, please, all the time. Please, fight me offline. Like, I cannot down one anti-air for shit online, but I can do it so good offline.
Yeah, I'm just curious. I just want to play so bad, man.
Oh yeah, I will play alright. I will definitely play. I just don't like it when people, I don't care, obviously if you do it, like, it's a
Uh,
joke. It's like, you know me well enough, I can take the joke.
yeah.
But like, because I know you don't actually mean it, but there are people out there who mean it when they beat me, and they're like, oh, Critical's not that good. I beat him. I'm like, yeah, you do know. It's like,
Lol.
you do know, like, I'm free to jump it's because I can't do my normal anti-air. I have to guess when you're jumping, which I'm not used to doing.
Like that Goki kid.
Yeah,
That
dude,
Goki.
that guy, dude, fuck that
I
guy.
want
I'm sure he's probably just joking, but like I really don't like just trash talk from strangers when I don't even know who they are.
I
And
think he's fucking serious, man.
dude, he won't back up. He won't back it up, dude. Well, he didn't. Why don't you tell me where you live? I'll come to where you're at.
Holy shit.
If you're like okay, if I drive down there, I'm like, hey, if I beat, I'll come where you're at. If I beat you, you buy my fucking plane ticket, and you make me breakfast and dinner.
Sit on the table waiting for when they come.
That's a fair deal, man. I'll do it. I would definitely do it.
And if you win, I don't pay shit because I flew to you. You know,
Mm-hmm.
paid for my plane ticket.
Well,
You just get bragging rights. But since you didn't meet me halfway, you don't get no money. Does that make sense?
yeah, but are you seriously gonna do that though? Would you really do that?
Dude, especially if he was near a tournament area, like if he tells me he lives in Tri-State, South or California or now South Florida area, I'm like, dude, there's definitely gonna be a tournament in your area at some point. I will, if you're only like an hour away, I will come meet your ass and I'll beat you.
I will find you and beat your
And
ass.
when you spam jump punch, because that's how you anti-air in online environments, I'm going to stand still, jab you out of the air, and do a full combo.
And punish you the hell out of you.
Yeah. But
Jump in.
like I said, he's probably just trying to play and have fun and joke or whatever, not be that serious. But I don't know you, dude. Don't do that. If I don't know you,
Don't do that,
I'm
kids.
gonna call you out and make you money
Don't
match you.
fucking do it. You don't know me.
Don't.
You don't
If you're not
fucking
gonna
know me.
if you're not gonna put up the money, shut up. Shut up. If you're not gonna dance, get off the dance floor.
Lol.
The
Yeah.
problem is I always okay, this is what happens when I play online. When I play online, okay, like and Buyback Blow Punch understands this too, because like when Buyback Blow Punch is jumping around pressuring, sometimes I like to just stand there and block and kind of see what he does, right? So I'll eat all this free damage or I'll take all these free mix-ups just because I'm trying to experiment on how to deal with that in an optimal way. So he'll get a bunch of free wins because I'm just trying to figure it out. But I'm not trying to win every time I fight people. Most of the time, it's online. It's not a serious setting. I'm going to just spend my time learning. If I happen to win because I'm learning, that's good, I guess. But
It's offline when you're really
yeah,
at it.
I feel like the only time you should be playing using all your tools to the best of your ability at all times is when it really counts, and that's tournament or when something money is on the line or something.
Honestly.
Or if
Most importantly when something.
or if if you have a big deal with your pride, then you have a pride match.
Yeah, because I remember back when I tried to pick up rip KI, 2015, but I tried to pick that game up. Me and Rico Law would play a shit ton of casuals online, and like when I did like you said, like just play to learn versus playing to win. And the more I played, the more I picked the line he played, and he told me a few couple of tips. And yeah, I think online is it's a good training, like to learn versus actually playing for competition.
Yeah,
Obviously.
because what's gonna happen is you're just gonna get frustrated if you try to win all the time. Because like there's gonna be so many times where you're gonna sit there, something bad gonna happen to you, you're like, I never drop that as offline or something like that, or that never happens when I'm offline or something like that. But if you just figure out setups, figure out tricks, and figure out stuff online, at least you can learn stuff that you can use offline. That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes.
And sometimes you don't have access to all the matchups. So like, let's say I play offline with a lot of people. If no one here plays Quan Chi, I'm going to have to go online and find Quan Chi players.
Find Quan Chi, yeah. Have they shown the offline, online screen or something? Like how the menus are going to be on online?
I don't
I think they haven't, right?
like how the interface is.
Yeah, is there going to be servers, is there going to be ranked matches, unranked matches?
That's the thread. It says spoilers, online menu, crap, all that bullshit. I'll link you to it. I'll show you what it looks like. It looks like MKX first like UI and shit. It looks very plain, simple.
Oh well, it's a new trend, so it makes sense. It's like that, compared to the other games. Basically all white and black, which I like. I don't know about you guys, but I like the UI on the game and the graphics in terms of graphic design process. I like it. It's pretty modern, pretty trendy.
I'm not complaining. It could be better though.
A little bit of blue there, a little bit of shadows.
whatever.
Hey man, maybe on PC you can get dedicated servers.
Hopefully, I mean,
If so,
yeah.
if so, that'd be the best.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to go. I was saying like maybe something like, hey, let's find like a guy and let's see the guy like he already chose the character. Like when you get into a server, choose your character first and then find matches so you can see which one are you gonna fight instead of like finding somebody and then choosing the character. Maybe that'll be better. I don't know if that's true, but I don't know. I'll have to think. I'll have to see so you can be more prepared. I don't know. Yeah,
So,
but
you know why I think Perfect Legend lost to MIT's Inferno Scorpion?
Why?
Because Perfect Legend plays very risky, and if you play risky, you're bound to be blown up for your overexertedness. You know, a little more often than most other people. And all it takes is 2 overexertions, and you're about to lose the match. You know what I mean? So it kind of counters his style. That's why he probably hates Cyrax so much. You can't play risky against Cyrax.
hmm.
Does that make
Yeah,
sense?
it's true.
Yeah, Cyrax can blow you up for fucking what 180% guarantee. So like,
Mhm.
you can't really do much. I don't know. Like just from that stream alone, it just has me so excited. Just to see what other characters can do and see how it just plays out. See the matchups. So I'm so excited now, man.
Yeah, that's the point of the tournament being now. That's why it's an exhibition tournament. Right
Dude,
before the game comes out.
I'm not trying to be mean, but does MIT look in 2 different directions?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know. It's the first time I kind of noticed it.
He's skinny too, like super skinny.
He seems pretty cool, like a cool guy.
Yeah. Are you gonna start this ESL Pro League bullshit too online?
Sorry,
Like
what?
the ESL Pro League, it's like it's like online tournament ish stuff.
It's an online tournament?
Yeah, I think so.
How does that work?
I don't know.
You're supposed to meet somebody at a certain time, or you're supposed to get online a certain day and just play in the tournament?
Yeah, I guess it's like that. I'm not sure, man. It's like ESL Pro League or something. I gotta look at one.
That'd be kind of cool if they program that into the game. So like ESL, when you fight somebody that you're supposed to be planning to fight against, the match can get updated so that way that someone can't just say, "Oh, I played this guy and I beat him," and I'm like, "No, you didn't. I beat him." You know, you can have a problem like that. But if they record it on the server side because you played it online, then they could be like, "No, look right here. It says that you beat him. You know, this guy beat you."
Can't you speak you?
That makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's like a tracking tool. So similar to Black Ops 2's league play. You know, it's probably not. You don't really play Call of Duty. But it's where it's like a competitive playlist, but for casual people who want to get better at the game. And like they had like this thing where the top 2 teams had a chance to fly out and play the tournament or an event against pro players. So it's like a tracking system. Show how good casual players are doing. You know.
Like show if they're getting close to pro level.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's doing pretty
And they get
good.
10 against pro players. Yeah. So we're gonna send them a tournament.
Someone might want to pick this guy up on their team.
Yep. Yep.
Like I can understand if they didn't put a tag in there. They should at least put some kind of team element in there. Like I don't care if it's like 3v3 and you just go in until you die, and then you have like your opponent's health bar stays the same. So then your next partner comes in and he's a different he has to be a different player, and he can come in and finish the match. You know what I mean? Until you run out of players on each side. I would have been fine with that. There's people out there who like team scenario stuff, you know what I mean? And you're totally knocking them out of the whole experience. Like League of
They quit
Legends.
because of that.
League of Legends is a huge thing over StarCraft because StarCraft's all 1v1 and League of Legends is all teams. And a lot of people like teams, so.
Team-based sports, esports. Yeah, that's right. But fighting games are another thing. Completely. how different this is because I don't know. I
Oh,
guess they have more history.
this ESL Pro League. It's like a tournament. It has season 1 and season 2. They draft different people to play on teams. They just go against each other, and like for a grand prize of like 11,000 or $50,000 or some shit like that. Season final.
Online matches.
Uh, then it's like they gain points, I think, and see who's number one player or number, they rank player by numbers, and then whoever players reach these numbers, that they send them to a tournament to play.
Okay, so you gotta reach
That's
your
what I'm
numbers
guessing.
online, and they'll send you to a tournament.
Let me see. Let me make sure I'm correct. I'm trying to read.
You'll have to be an online warrior to get sent there then, like a hardcore online warrior.
Oh, it's something like the Capcom's Cup. You know how they send people. You like when you go to a tournament, you get a certain amount of seed points, and then from there they send you somewhere. It's like that.
Okay.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Finally, something like that from the NRS scene. Something cool to look forward to watching. Other than just majors, of course.
I hope they expand on this game. This game looks like it's great.
Me
To be
too.
honest with you. Minus the 50-50s. But it doesn't like there's that many of them.
50-50s are life, though, man. Come on, you don't like make people guess? I love making people guess.
It seems like only Kung Jin and Aaron Black have it so far. The other characters I didn't really see much from them having 50-50s.
I wanted to fucking see something bad, man. Like when MITT Sub-Zero, I got so happy. Like,
Oh, you wanted to see Sub-Zero?
Yes, he's like my secondary character.
Secondary, yeah.
I
I love it when people troll with the character select screen.
No, that pisses me off. I'm like, come on, man. Like, stop fucking
Choose already, god damn it.
Just use it. If you're gonna use it, use it.
And we're just standing there with the character on his...
I want to see Pig of the Hut there so bad. I want to see him play Kenshi. Because Kenshi looks godlike in this game.
Oh, remember his zoning? We kept that zoning. And we made his normals better. Great. Sounds like a fun time.
Oh, yeah, Kenshin's only on K9.
Yeah, but we don't know the frame data, man, because the devil made it so good in K9.
I know,
like,
but they pretty much left all of the
Basics?
same specials.
Oh.
Same
Yeah, the
zoning
specials.
Who's next?
We'll have to see.
Next.
Who's next?
And unlockable characters.
I think it was Sonic Fox versus MIT.
Yeah, Sonic. The blow up
Final.
5-0.
Yeah,
That's
the freest finals I've ever seen.
I'm so glad New York City is like right here, close to me, so I can go play there if I want to offline. So I'm gonna take the time to actually go there one day.
Perhaps.
I can't wait. If we can meet Chris G and all those monsters, those good guys, play against them.
Where are you gonna go to? Which tournament?
I don't know. I'm just gonna try to find some offline locals up there in New York and probably go to one day. If I'm bored. And the craziest thing
Oh,
is,
that's right. Where do you live again now?
I'm in Quantico, Virginia.
Okay.
So like New York is like 3 hours away, 2 hours.
You probably get the Midwest tournaments not too bad. Like Chicago, where 16-bit and all them.
Oh my God! I forgot all about that. You're so right. Oh, I get to meet my idol, my LQC idol. Yes.
Dude, if they can do this good 2 days for this tournament, I think I can. If I grind hard enough, I might go to that Galloping Ghost arcade tournament.
Seriously, go for it.
Maybe.
We'll be commentating on that after. Go there.
It depends. I guess it depends how I feel. We'll see. If I'm not feeling
Mhm.
like confident in my play, I probably won't make the drive. But if I'm feeling like, man, I'm really getting this game, you know, I kind of understand it, you know, I'll probably give it a shot.
Holy shit! That's an 11-hour drive. Let me see about the flight.
Sure.
Oh my God.
I didn't think it'd be that far away. Chicago's 11 hours from you.
Yeah. Fuck that shit.
That's crazy. It's like I could have
No
sworn when I
shit.
looked it up. It was like 15-hour drive for me or something like that. And I'm Florida, so I'm nowhere near that shit. I'm northwest Florida though. So
Hold on.
I'm sorry, watching the stream right now of the final.
yeah, we probably should keep talking. Sorry, I was like,
Yeah.
I was daydreaming. But so it was Aaron Black and Scorpion. The blowout happened.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even
I
really
like that
sure.
stage.
I just feel like
Just
MIT wasn't
real
ready
quick, I
for.
want to talk about the stage.
Okay.
Huh?
The hell stage.
Yeah, real quick. Oh my god, look at this stage. I think I have seen this just normal times. Holy crap. Well, like I said, just this represents just what I said. Like the stages, man, in this game, one of my favorite parts. What you were saying?
Is this stage based on like the towers?
I think the towers take place on this stage, but because I remember the sky looks kind of like the same.
It kind of yeah, it kind
But
of looks like it'd be where the towers are at, like Talon's towers.
yeah, yeah. Holy shit, this is like Mordor's or something like that. Yeah. Anyway, getting back to the fight, it's
Yeah, I don't think MIT was ready for the pressure. Is all. Like he's not used to dealing with all that.
Which is crazy because then he played Cyrex, so he know like the like the idea with training. I can't explain it. He should know how.
Cyrus wasn't really pressure based. He was more like.
First he's
Well, he would do strings and make you so afraid of net coming after a string that you just keep blocking. So that's how you pressure. You know what I mean? Like the net was such a huge threat, but it was so unsafe. Like if you did net on someone's block, you're gonna get blown up, right? But if you
Yeah,
hit through the
punished.
net, you're getting punished like ×2. So sometimes that can super scare people. That you get a bunch of free pressure when you shoot.
yeah, based on that state, based on that net, decide to figure the match.
Then on top of that, Sunday and Fox, he played so much different in this set. So he played a lot more reserved and the last versus going nuts like he normally did. So that probably kind of shook him. He probably was expecting a more relentless rush down versus patient, just playing footsies with him basically.
Yeah.
It's crazy because Scorpion footsies, he can outfootsies Aaron Black in this variation and then Jitsu of course. But
Probably later.
he switched to Inferno just for the damage. I think the damage was a bad choice. Yeah, damage is cool and all, but I think I prefer a solid neutral game versus damage. That's just me personally.
Yeah, because you got a more balanced character.
Yeah, that's good. That's me personally.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Because I'd rather catch you on wolf than to just get lucky and get a confirm for high damage. That's just me, man. I just love playing footsies.
You guys think Aaron Black's Outlaw variation is the best one?
I don't know. Hope not.
It might be. I mean, Sonic Fox chose it. What do you mean you hope not?
I
I
mean,
hope it's the best one, because that means the other ones are even better. Are you crazy? I hope it's not the best one. I want it to be even more OP.
Yeah, man.
Oh my God,
I want more
let's go.
broken shit. I want more broken shit. Let's go. Give me the broken shit. I want to see the dirty stuff.
Everything's gonna be broken.
Yeah, it's like, why should you blow up your Melina?
Yeah, man. Why not? Who don't want to get blown up by Melina? Or who don't want to get blown up?
Depends on what we mean by blown up.
Especially with that second fatality that I watch.
Like, are we talking like, I don't know, actually both blow ups I don't want. Because, like, I don't want to be just killed by her. I also don't want her to blow me up, if you know what I mean, with her, you know what I mean? She got teeth, razor sharp.
No, but she has lips in this game, man. So it shouldn't be so bad. It's not gonna be bad.
As long as she doesn't open her mouth all the way, right? Just only.
Yeah, it's all good, man. So
All right,
why not?
This is bad. All right. Dude, I'm looking
I
for
love
Scorpion.
this.
For Scorpion, dude. He can do.
Well,
he combos into the guys that grabs your ankles, and that doesn't count as a reset. It's like the spear does. So that's why he does so much damage. So what he does like a string pop up, lets the thing grab your ankles, string pop up, jump kick, teleport punch, string spear. Then he can do his jump, normal string into teleport punch, frame advantage. I'm just like, that's like letting Sub-Zero. Let's see, they gave Scorpion that, but they took away Sub-Zero's freeze and the ground freeze. That's the same thing.
No.
It is.
Yeah, basically.
If Scorpion can hold you down twice, Sub-Zero should be able to freeze you twice.
In one build, Sub could freeze you twice in E3. I remember seeing that.
Yeah. Early MK9, you could before the first
Yeah,
nerf patch, Sub-Zero could do 2-1-2 freeze, EX ground freeze, and when you fell down, you land.
Mhm.
And then while you're frozen, he could charge his unblockable. So right when your feet get free, he hits you with his unblockable, which freezes you in midair. Then he does his string into
Midair.
slide. Yeah, that's what he used to have. It did like 50-something%.
Nasty combo.
And people are bitching about this 40% damage from Scorpion. That bothers me so much. It's like, even in Justice, you can get 40% like with zero meter. Then you have the freaking 50-50 afterwards too. But Scorpion needs meter to get that 42%. And on top of that, he doesn't get like, I don't know. It bothers me, man. Because people aren't really pretty much thought into why something's OP or something is broken. Like, are you looking at all options, or are you just looking at the fact that he does 40%? You get what I'm saying? That bothers me so much. Like, take your time to pick apart what you're watching, then, or whatever. It pisses me off. And usually, I really blow on people about that on the forums, but I've been so reserved lately. Like, if people want to be free, they can stay free. I don't care anymore. I tried to help you, or I tried to give you information that you probably could use to make you better, make you a better player, but no. So fuck it.
Trying to see what tournaments there are. I'm gonna go to this CEO and Evo.
Lucky CEO is gonna be hype. Well, okay, I just know he's gonna be hype. Hype.
And then I'm gonna be going to. What the hell
Are you coming to Virginia? There's a tournament in Norfolk in like June.
Let me see. What is it? It's not the same weekend as CEO, right?
I hope not. Oh fuck! I can't go to Evo this year. I can't go to tournaments this year. I can't take leave while I'm here. Oh, that sucks.
How long are you there for?
Until August 17th.
You can't go to any tournament.
Damn it! No.
Can you go to Virginia once?
Professional
You're there
career.
already?
If it's on the weekend, I gotta I probably crush it for time, man. I'm gonna be like, no, I can't. I gotta work on Saturdays. Fuck. No. Maybe next year. Damn it. But by then, I'll know. I'll understand the game more and more.
What's the tournament in Virginia called?
It's called. It's on Test Your Might.
Is it on Presenting the Commonwealth or?
Yeah. Presenting the Commonwealth. Yeah.
Alright.
Fucking Norfolk.
1, 2. Okay. Let's see here. June 6th. Are you able to go to that?
I can't, cause if I go, I gotta play on Friday and leave. Cause I gotta work on Saturdays from 7 to 4, 8 hour shifts.
Well, that just blows.
Yeah, it blows hard, man.
You're right next to the tournament. You can't go.
It blows harder than Molina's MK9 pace. No. That sucks.
$40 to pre-register. God dang.
Members are expensive, man. You'll be surprised.
Dude, I'm not used to paying more than like $20 for badges.
For entrance?
Okay, it's in Virginia too, man. The cost of living there is like
Like
Scott.
that's not even counting the payment to enter the game. I don't think that's just the door fee. Yeah,
Yeah.
to enter a game is $10. So
Man, it's $50 total.
Super Smash Bros. Wii U's there. Fuck that. Oh, Melee's there. I might go.
Of course you'll go.
Well,
Melee.
I mean, if it has Melee and MKX, fuck yeah,
Whatever.
dude.
Whatever. Fucking melee scene.
I can play both.
Do it.
Can you go on boats? Oh, nice.
Nah, I'll probably just play MKX.
But it's like an offline hole in the wall scene here somewhere. I just gotta look for it.
$4,000 pop builds for MKX.
I never went to Ultra Arcade. I never went there in San Antonio. I'm kind of mad. No, I regret that I didn't go because they had MK9 tournaments every Friday, and I was out of school and free on the weekend every Friday. So I should have went. Just played my ass off. Just for fun. Well, we got blown up, but it still would have been fun to do. Haven't played MK9 in like years.
Hmm.
I got a Pensacola Facebook group for MK players, and we only got 19 members right now. So if we do local tournaments, we'll probably have about 15 people.
That'd be awesome.
That's kind of low, but that's fine for not going anywhere. You know, like not traveling.
I'm gonna try to go to Florida next next duty station. I'm gonna try to get stationed in Florida if I can. If so, I'll be there definitely.
All right.
All right.
How do you think counterpicking should
That's
work?
free.
How what? Counter picking?
Yeah.
Did we already discuss this? You were like,
Oh yeah. You think the winner should stay?
yeah. When it should stay, of course. The loser get to pick that
Yeah,
variation.
you're right. I think we discussed this already.
And then the stage. You know, you said something about the stages having matchup influence too. So, but honestly, I didn't see no one use any of the stage interactables like I thought they would use them.
Yeah,
They were kind of useless.
They didn't use it much, but they also probably didn't get too much change. Like they're already focusing on making their characters as good as possible, so I doubt that they had much time to experiment with stage. Because one point didn't Perfect Legend end the combo with the stage interaction?
Yep, I did like twice.
Yeah, he like threw him into the background into like something.
Yeah, in the jungle stage until the stone thingy, whatever it was.
Still thingy.
Yeah, whatever it's called.
So those are good then. Those are fine. Using the stages as weapons.
Yeah, you can block them.
Yeah.
And then they did.
Yeah.
And they didn't do a lot of chip damage either. It's pretty awesome.
I
The
thought you
thing
could
that-
disable them on tournaments. Yeah.
No, they
The
don't.
thing that really pissed me off was the fact that
They
some had armor on them.
Tournament players are actually very manly when it comes to dealing with that kind of stuff. They only ban things that are literally broken. Otherwise, they usually all agree that everything's fair game until it's deemed broken.
Yeah. Which we'll have to see until the end comes.
You remember the freaking Cabal block string infinite? Like in MK9?
Yeah, they still didn't ban Cabal.
They didn't ban Cabal at all. That shit was like, I was like, oh my god, you serious? Like,
No.
stop this shit.
Somebody do something.
Someone do something. Call the police. Call the
And then another reason it didn't cause much problem is almost nobody could do consistently.
Yeah, until later. Everyone
Yeah,
became
way
fucking
later
masters
they
at
were
it.
able to do it, but
They're like the masters at this shit.
it was too late by then. They patched it out eventually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, any final thoughts on Fatal 8?
I thought it was pretty fun. I enjoyed watching the whole thing. It's the best thing I've watched out of, like I said, all the streams that NetherRealm showed me. That's probably the best stream. But that's
It wasn't played on them?
that's just because, you know, I got so much more information from watching that than I ever did them showing me their special attacks and stuff.
Yeah, I guess that's useful.
Yeah.
I mean, should be good.
We get to see setups, knockdowns, probably what's frame advantage, what's frame disadvantage. You know, where the what's cancelable into certain specials like that. That command grab when they showed Aaron Black, they didn't mention if you did it by itself or if you can cancel out of a string. Apparently you can cancel out of a string, so now we know. You know.
Hmm. Yeah, and like to make it to use it after a string, it has to be like it has to be like a tick throw in a way. You gotta time it. If you do it, you cancel it during the string, it doesn't count as a grab. You know what I'm saying? So you got to time it. Like a tick throw kind of sort of like Street Fighter.
Wait, what do you mean?
It's like if you go 1-1 command grab, the command grab doesn't hit. It doesn't register. But if you go 1-1, wait a second, command grab, then it actually goes it's unblockable.
How do you know this?
Because they said it on stream, and even Sonny Flower said that it's like a tick grab. I kind of find that it's on. It's not what match it was shit, but
So
he
you, are
said
you
it.
talking about like why your hits done from the string? You can't grab them.
Yeah, you can't grab them.
Yeah. So it's a block string cancel attack.
Yeah,
Yeah, if they're blocking, you use it as a mix-up. You can block it high though, right? The command grab.
I think so. I'm not sure. I hope so. Hope not. I don't know. Hope so. I don't know. Fuck.
I hope not. You're like, well, you want them to just grab you no matter what out of any string? I think
Yeah,
that's
man.
broken.
Just do it. Aaron Black, top tier. Let's confirm. Let's go.
Oh God.
Can you at least jump to his command grab? I kind of hope you can do that.
I hope so. I never seen it. I tried to either. It kind of bothered me.
Because you can jump over all of Bane's command grabs is bullshit.
I explored the mess out of that with Catwoman. I just fucking jump one that shit and just punish him free. It was so much fun. um, Kano has unblockable command grabs with the meter, which was stupid. And it gave Free Molina unblockable command grabs without meter. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll take it.
Are any of you guys making threads in the gameplay area on TMK?
Me, I'm making all three variations of Molina's. Whatever. I'm making that.
Mm.
Alright.
And then I might move up to Sub-Zero if somebody else doesn't beat me to it. And that's it.
I probably won't do anything.
Why?
Because I'm trying to be a
Me?
player this time, not a teacher.
She's gonna play. Fuck everything else.
Yeah, I just want to beat everybody.
At the same time, there's no point because no one here on K really cares.
I'll probably help my closest friends, like people who ask me personally for help.
To
I
help.
feel like most people on TRK don't even care, so.
No, they don't. I remember we made Molina's MK9 guy and we made Noob Saibot's guy, and no one gave a fuck.
Yeah,
Like,
I made that whole new Cyber guy. Nobody cared. Like, Sheer came in there and just goes, I don't understand numbers, and just left.
Lol.
Like, he didn't even try to understand numbers. He was just like,
Like-
what are
like-
these numbers? What's frame data? I'm leaving. I guess I understand that people find that confusing, but I could have explained it if you wanted to. I mean, no one
It's
asked
just simple.
questions.
It's just simple math. It's
It really is.
integers. It's
It
integers.
really is. Okay, anybody listen to this, it's this simple. You have startup frames where when you hit a button, it's going to take a certain amount of frames before the button attack box comes out. Attack box is the part that hits your opponent. So like, if I hit, for example, Johnny Cage's 4-3 in Mortal Kombat 9, 8 frames later, that knee will hit the opponent. So what happens is you do the math, someone else who has a 6-frame startup move, like a down 1, that will beat the 8-frame knee because the startup frames are faster. And that's coming from if you do it at the same time. And you know that you are at the same time when you have a situation where you're neutral and block. And now we're talking about block advantage. So if I do down 4 and someone's block, it's 0 frame advantage. You're both have the same exact. You're both free to control your character at the exact same time, which means the down 1 punch will beat the knee because you know you both have access to your moves at the same time. It's like that simple. Like you just look at your advantage you have after a block string or after an attack, and then you do the math of what you should use next to come out before your opponent's move comes out. I mean, Does that make sense to you, Rods? Did that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense
Okay.
for me. It's not even that hard to understand. It's not basically math. It's just like having to know who is the more frame rate and whatnot.
Yeah, yeah. So if someone's +5 on block, you might want to keep blocking because whatever they're throwing out next is definitely going to hit you first.
Yeah, because it's faster. I mean, 4 frames. Oh my god, what can I use for that? So it just to understand what attacks have less frame rate than the others, and that's it. So you can use them, but that's takes time to like remember everything. But hey, you just have the way to play. Why not? I mean,
Yeah.
if you want to be good, that's it. That
So if
is.
you want to be someone who pressures safely, you're going to want to look for moves that are no worse than -2, -1, neutral, and then any plus on block. And then you also have to know how much frame advantage you have on hit, because sometimes you can hit confirm, realize you have more advantage than you would have if you blocked, and now you have access to different moves that you can hit them with before they do something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is pretty simple.
We do.
Like, if someone still doesn't get it after they hear this podcast, send me a PM, and I will go in super detail explain it to you if you want me to. I should just make a frame data page, but I just feel like no one's gonna care.
Do it. Do it.
Do it anyway. Like,
I will pay
who
you.
cares? Just
I will pay you to do it.
Okay, he's gonna pay you, and besides, it's gonna be useful no matter the list.
All right, I'll make a thread when MKX comes out. I'll use MKX examples that I find as I'm, when I'm going through everyone's moveset. I'll come up with some examples that I'll take screenshots and I'll show them.
Yeah, man. I bet they're gonna care now.
Yeah. So, and if no one cares after that, I'm probably not gonna make any more strategy guides.
You'll be like, I'm done.
Yeah. Apparently,
Yeah, you know what?
I
I
explained
think.
things too hard or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I think if we just make a video showing examples, showing showing in real time, I think people understand it better than just reading a whole block of text. And that's another thing too. Like, you made a thread about the philosophy of fighting games, what it was called. I can't remember.
You talking about the ones where I'm talking about trying to become better, like
Yeah.
by correcting your psychological perspective.
Yeah.
Going into
See,
it, yeah.
but the thing about threads like that,
That one only
yeah,
works
awesome.
for that's only going to be attainable to people who enter a tournament. Like, if you don't enter a tournament, that doesn't apply to you because you're not scared of anybody. You become scared. Have you ever been to a tournament, Vital?
No, never.
All right, your first time you go, and if you ever feel weird and you feel like you're just not playing your best, you're doing that. That's happening to you because you're nervous. Even if you don't feel like you're nervous, you're probably being slightly nervous. Like, you're either your ego's holding you back or someone's expecting something of you and you want to prove something, so you're worried about losing. The second you're worried about losing, you're going to be playing like 1,000 times worse.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
Yeah, so like a lot of people don't experience that until you go to a tournament because there's nothing to prove online, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just playing because of stuff.
Yeah, you're just playing a random person. Who cares what happens? But
Yeah, nobody's watching.
yeah, there's no pressure. Once money's on the line, once pride's on the line, once people's
Your
opinions
life is
of
on the
you,
line.
yeah, people's opinions of you on the line, then sometimes people fall crumble to those things.
Tournament tips.
Yep.
Yeah, and I go to tournaments here. There is not a lot of tournaments here, but I think, like, here in my country, there's no good people as well. So I'm playing a master to everybody here. Like, I'm not bragging on anything right now because I haven't even played the game just yet, but I'm just going to try to, like, be an expert on this game, better than on anything.
Where
because
do
I
you
wasn't
live
that-
again, Rods?
I live in Guatemala. You know that country?
No, we're American. We don't know where that's at. Where's that at?
It's Mexico, so it's America as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's Central America.
You should be able to get to Texas tournaments not too badly. They have Texas bar fights, I think, is what it's called.
Yeah, I know, but I gotta go through Mexico, and that's not that cheap. Like the whole country. Yeah.
Oh,
There's small turn.
So you're in South America?
Central America.
Oh, so yours is okay.
Yeah, it's in the middle.
Okay.
Yep.
You said you go through Mexico. Are you in Mexico or are you on the opposite side?
No, below Mexico.
Below Mexico. Okay. I got
Yeah,
you.
Mexico. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a small country.
I'm very good with countries with Europe, Asia, and Africa very bad with South America. Like I don't know.
I'm bad with African countries. Like, sorry, African guy, but like,
Yeah,
it's
I know.
hard to remember them.
It's funny. I actually know quite a bit of African countries, but like when it comes to South America, all I know is Chile.
Oh, all the way down.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Mine's a small country, but MK here is big, so I believe there are tournaments. In fact, I think there is one local tournament around a week after the game comes out, so I might join that.
Oh, dude.
Like, there is no way I can record that. There is no way I can like freaking. There is no way we're gonna stream that or something because we're poor. but still, I just must go for because of fun.
I gotcha. There's Mexico. I could have swore one time they said something about like they had a tournament for Mortal Kombat 9, and it was tag team, and they had over 59 teams into the tournament. And I'm just like, why can't this happen in America?
They don't even care, right? They're just like, yeah, fuck it, let's do a tag team, yeah.
They cry about infinites in tag team where you get 2 breakers before you lose. Guaranteed.
No.
You can get up to 3 or 4 breakers if you pressure good enough.
Yeah. Oh, someone's here.
See who's still here.
He left?
I'm still here.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I mean somebody else.
Oh, but
Oh,
like I was saying,
someone else joined the conversation?
but like I was saying, compared when people aren't really taking these guys serious, and it's because they're just too advanced. I think if we dumb them down, people would actually try to retain the knowledge. That's what I guess. I don't know. Well, people just don't give a fuck at all. Just want to play games. Just want to match run the whole damn expect to win. It's all good though. I don't care.
It's all good, man.
Alright.
Let's see.
Right.
So far, mostly I'm kind of excited for this game.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It'd be perfect game for me if it 50-50s.
They just don't like random.
I really hate something just clear cut dry like that with a coin flip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hello,
Jesus. Who is that?
Julius.
Oh, it's me, Snow. Oh, it's... Holy shit, I thought I completely missed it.
You're kind of at the end leg of it.
Yeah, we are already almost 2 hours in, but hello.
Oh, shit.
Alright.
Yeah, no, I got up like super early today, and then, I asked, Critical Limit, I think it was, Alex,
Yeah,
okay.
that's me.
Yeah, I asked him.
No, don't reveal his real name.
I asked him, what time are we doing it? And he's like, oh, we'll be up in an hour. And then I'm like, all right, cool. I'll just sit around. I'll just kind of do some homework, and then all of a sudden I'm just out.
Just
You
asleep.
failed.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I literally wake up just when the podcast started, so I came right into it.
Yeah,
Oh,
last time Rods came in the last like 20 minutes, so
Yeah, 2
So
minutes in, but
each-
now I came in.
yeah. Each time we add a new member to the group, apparently they just show up like an hour late.
Late. So it's pretty.
So what's the topic we're discussing?
We were talking about the Fatal 8 almost all day, and the overall gameplay. Did you see the Fatal 8?
I didn't have a chance to.
You should watch it. It's very hype. Except for
Yeah,
Grand
you can
Fi-
still watch on the Twitch bot.
Yeah, Grand
can still
Finals. Grand Finals was not very hype, but everything else was hype. You should watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, are you excited about the game?
Definitely.
Oh yeah. Why are you buying it for?
I'm buying it for PS4. I'm getting the Amazon edition, so I'm gonna have to wait till the actual release day instead of like going to my job at like 1 a.m. and just buying it. Although that's extremely tempting.
What are you most interested in the game itself? Like, are you a story kind of guy? Are you a gameplay kind of guy? Are you both?
I've done practically both, but I did kind of spoil myself on all the story bits. Early on, I went ahead and watched all the story, and I got to say, I'm rather impressed. I won't say anything about it, because I don't know.
I'm not spoiled yet. I didn't.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
next time.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. But in terms of gameplay, I've been blown away ever since the very beginning, since the showing at E3. You know, as far as the newer mechanics, or I guess the that mechanic of the run and the run combos, I'm kind of nervous about that because I've never really been able to pull that off in MK3.
Okay.
But I'm willing to learn.
If you watch the Fail 8, it looks like it's pretty more simple to do. Like the mechanics of the run are just a little more simple. Like most of the time they ran, it was just a close distance after a knockdown. Like
Yeah.
yeah, like I don't. They didn't really use it mid pressure like they did in MK3, where you're like
Yeah. Oh my God! Here it comes!
Yeah.
Oh God! What I do?
Where they ran like in between each hit, it just sounded ridiculous. Yeah, that doesn't exist in MKX. So
Yeah.
it's more like MK9, just with a weird, different kind of way of getting in on people.
What button do you use to run?
I'm not sure. Hopefully
No,
it's the stance button.
I've read that that you have to do a forward block.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And then you start running.
And then how do you stop running into a normal?
I'm not sure. I think you just hit a normal. Either that, or you just hit block or something. Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, maybe you hold block until you stop, and then when you want to stop running, you let go block.
So it's a run spring, like it's a hold spring or something. You just hold the button, and then when you want to stop, you just stop holding it.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe that's right.
But yeah, dude, if you watch Fatal 8, I'm pretty sure to knock away the fear of the run button, because I was impressed with it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Dude, and also when you watch Fatal 8, I already said it like 5 times in the stream, but it's way better than anything on Nurse has shown so far, gameplay wise. Because everyone in there knows what they're doing when they're fighting, so you get high level matches.
That's another.
We're talking like
what?
Are we talking like Tyler and Derek kind of high level, or even further beyond that?
Yeah, more than that, dude.
Higher level than them, much more higher level than them.
Okay.
They made them look so slow.
Yeah, every time you watch the combat cast, you're like, oh, how cute. They're fighting each other. But now in the Fatal 8, you're like, holy shit, this is action now.
yeah, it's just everything's so fast paced in that. They cut down all the lag time on everything, so there's just always action happening.
Yep.
So which matches did you guys recommend? I'm actually going on YouTube right now. I don't know.
It's on Twitch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yep.
But yep. I think we're pretty much running out of things to say here.
Stuff.
What kind of level player do you consider yourself, Julius?
Honestly, I'd say I'm a bit on the medium side. I'm definitely nowhere near if I could scrub or anything. I'm always picking up new things and always kind of
you analyze and try to figure out.
Yeah, analyze and exactly.
Okay, cool.
But at the same time, I'm obviously not a freaking tournament player or pro or anything.
I got you. You're kind of like most of the StarCraft community, where they nobody is top player. They just they just try really hard at the level they're at. You know what I mean? They just try their best to improve, and then it is what it is, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool. That's good.
Yeah, I think that's kind of like my side as well. I'm not a tournament player by any means, but I'm also not consider myself not that bad in a way.
If you guys have the mindset in the sense that you try to correct wrongs and you try to learn things and try to improve yourself, you already have a tournament mindset. The only difference is tournament players, they go fight other tournament players, and then when you see all the stuff that happens, you pick that knowledge up, you keep it. And the only difference between a tournament player and you guys is they just have more information in their brain and they execute. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You guys all you guys are lacking is just as much commitment as they are with getting the information in their head.
Yeah, to keep the information to know what to do whenever the situation presents.
Yeah, because every tiny little thing, no matter how small it is, can be the difference between being the best and being mediocre. Like doing, what was it? Jax has that throw move, and when you do it 4 times, it only gives you 1%, but it was really technical. The last hit.
Yeah, and then everybody goes apeshit when you get it.
Yeah. So if it's only like a 1 frame input, like that's really hard to do, and you're like, I'm not even sure that's worth it for 1%, right? But if you can increase 1% here, 1% there, 1% there, one opportunity here, like all these tiny little things, when they add up into the bulk of a best of 5, that could be the difference between being a great player and being a mediocre player. So.
Yeah. Okay. So somebody mentioned something about the blue steel skin.
Blue scales?
Well, blue steel, the Sub-Zero skin.
Oh. No, I didn't mention it.
Oh.
Well, do you have something to say about it?
What's about
it? I just, basically, it's just I don't know. I'm not really sure if I liked it or not, because honestly, it was just literally a copy paste of the Gold Scorpion skin. But I guess that is kind of the point.
Yeah, because I mean, they were originally clones of each other, so or not clones, but visual clones of each other.
Yeah.
In the way that they look the same, just because of the color in the first NK. Yeah.
Their costume and color.
Costume and color. Yep.
But
yeah, man. Game's coming out 2 days.
Dude, if this game is like as good as I think it's gonna be, I really hope they take the Capcom route and just expand on it. Like, I don't want
Ultimate MKX.
Yeah, I don't want a new MK 2 or 3 years later, and then have to gamble on if I'm gonna like it or not every time. You know what I mean?
At least a bunch of DLC packs, stages, I don't know, something like that.
Yeah.
I really hope the DLC goes beyond just like 4 characters. I hope we get more.
Yeah, dude, I would love, like, a year and a half from now, expansion pack, 12 extra characters, a little side quest story of like one of the characters, maybe the new characters they introduced. You know what I mean? Like they can have their own little mini story.
10 more stages.
Yeah, 10 more stages, 12 more characters, 2 hours of story.
Yeah, man, because the story, like I told you, like I said before in the podcast, like, I think it's about 4 hours long, because with that amount of stages, how many fights do you think are gonna be?
Well, I mean, this guy watched it. How long did it take you to watch it all?
Well, I watched just all the cutscenes compiled. All the fights were cut out, but it ran about 2 hours and like 15 minutes.
Okay, so 2 hours 15 minutes with the fights, so probably about 5 hours ish. No, maybe 4 hours ish. You're probably right, Diego.
If you're having an easier time with the fights, yeah.
Well, I guess like we didn't expect more.
I mean, 2 hours of cutscenes, that's like basically a movie plus. So
movie plus, yeah.
Yeah, that's basically the standard movie time. So.
Yeah, not a normal movie time, but. not normal, yeah. Even bigger.
Yeah. I can't wait. I've heard good things and bad things. I think the bad things is probably just people being salty. Maybe one of their characters died.
Yeah,
but
most like nitpicks and smaller things. Because honestly, it looks great. It really just kind of blew me away.
While avoiding spoilers, I've seen people's threads like where they just give their impressions, and one dude a couple people were straight said like they almost cried at some points during like the thing, and I'm just like,
they almost cried.
I'm like, wow, does it give you that many feels? I mean,
well, I'd say there are a couple feelsy moments that were pretty impactful, but I wouldn't really go as far as to say that it almost made me cry or anything like that.
There's different levels. Different levels of
low enthusiasm.
Yeah, different levels of masculinity out there. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah.
I will never cry over a video game
Whatever,
or anime. None of that shit. I will never cry.
If I pay Capcom to kill you, you'll cry.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. The Walking Dead had me crying oceans for a little bit.
But that's just it.
Yeah.
I get pretty emotional kind of easily, but when it comes to like bad things happen to me, I have like no emotion. Like it doesn't bother me when bad stuff happens to
Yeah.
me.
And also, I just played the MK story again. Do you feel like the MKX story mode feels a little less cheesy or something like that? Because some of MK now feel like a little like, this feel like, I don't know, kind of like low budget or something like that. Does this feel like high budget, high quality on cutscenes, on animations and stuff like that?
Oh yeah, you can
Without
definitely.
spoiling anything.
I feel like you can definitely tell
Yeah,
they had a bigger budget in MKX, or at least it looks
Mm.
like it.
Yeah, it's kind of like what I've been feeling watching the trailers and such. So hopefully there will be, because on NK9, like some of the parts feel like, oh god, like not really that realistic. Like, I mean,
yeah. I won't sugarcoat it. There are some cringeworthy parts in there, but overall, it's much better. It's way better than the MK9 story.
Okay.
it was already good, by the way. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, way was already good in terms
Yeah,
of story. They're really they're pretty much
story
related.
at all is better than no story. Like some
Yeah,
games.
true.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But the best fighting game with a story, in my opinion, is Blaze Blue. I don't know if you guys ever tried that.
Mm. I know play that, but I know what they're doing.
Yeah, I've heard really good things about it. I'd probably have to check it out at some point.
Yeah, the story mode is just a visual novel, so it's just basically talking, like dialogue talking, but it's like it's done in such a great creative way that like it's really engaging and like the story is pretty deep. Like it's got so much stuff in the lore that they have their own little side series that you watch to explain how the world works. So
Yeah, I read I read somewhere that Dead or Alive 5 story mode was super amazing. And okay, let's try out Dead or Alive 5. I get it, and I play it. And I'm like, what? What?
What the actual fuck?
was it good or not? Were you trolled?
I think I was trolled.
Okay,
it was.
okay.
Okay,
It
thanks
wasn't
for letting me know that. Now I know. Nice. Is there any comic released today?
Yeah, there was.
Yeah.
Oh, there was?
Did you see Taj Gill's summary? Well, he buys the physical copies, so he gets all the comic data. I get the first week before comic hard copy people, and then the hard copy people get the next 2 weeks before me. So like, it's like every 3 weeks they or every 3 or 4 weeks I get a couple I get half the book ahead of them, and then they get the rest of the book ahead of me. So
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of looking through it right now. I actually haven't read it, but I read the entire summary of the physical, and so far it's picking up, but still a lot of setup. Obviously, next physical issue is when everything's going to start going down, and things are start going to pick up and everything like that. But I don't know. I'm really looking forward to how Havoc and Reiko are going to actually try to bring their plan to fruition. Because what my theory is that Havoc's plan is going to succeed in some way. Reiko off, and Havoc's plan is mainly to bring the amulet back from the empty void that the Elder Gods put it in, and I don't know. I guess he's also planning on releasing Shinnok like himself, but I'm pretty sure he's either going to get foiled and killed, or he's going to get foiled and driven off somewhere, and then that'll leave either Rain or Melina to find the amulet, and they're like, hey, check it out.
I feel like NRS is trying to kill the entire 3D cast in the comics.
That really feels like what the comics are. It's like the cleanup crew.
Let's clean up our mess of a character that we made on the 3D era, guys. Let's just kill them all.
Well, I mean,
I
I feel a little bad for 3D era guys. Like some of them.
Some of them were good. Yeah, Kenshi's pretty good.
Some of them are okay to bring back, but like, I feel like there's people who are fans of certain characters, and they're just like probably not gonna ever come back. Like I seen a couple people
Yeah.
asking for like Natara, and then Boone's pretty much like no.
Oh, draw. Where's Strawman?
Nitara.
Guys remember
Vampire chick.
Hotaru?
Nataro?
Oh yeah.
Hotaru from Deception?
The hamster? Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah, that dude. Oh my god. Can we kill that one? Like, I would like to see what.
Hotaru, the order guy.
Yeah, Hamtaru, the hamster.
No, Hotaru. Not the hamster. Hamtaro DLC for NKX, guys. So gonna happen.
I took that so seriously for a moment. I'm like, what are they talking about? Yeah, I'm like, oh shit. I was like, no, they're trolling. Man. Oh my god.
Is the secret character have a
No, but I mean this guy. Hold on, let me just put it on the chat. This guy. Or this guy.
Oh, yeah, Hotaru. I know who you're talking about.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
I was just trolling you.
Yeah, I know, but.
I feel like they could probably do something a little bit better with him. If he were to get a revamp, I think all the 3D characters could use a good revamp, but some of them.
Yeah, most of them at least. Some of them show that was pretty much lacking on creativity.
I was talking about.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about this guy.
Yep. Totally talking about that guy.
Hamtaru.
Hey, I used to watch that. I used to watch some of that. Yeah, before school, I was like, well, okay, that's the only thing on TV. Let's watch it. Fuck it. Oh my god.
I could just feel my masculinity draining away.
Yeah, you're gonna really tell about that. I don't know, man. Guys like that, like Hotaru, make me think like, I should just kill them and start with new guys. So, well, do you think any of the new guys have been revealed on MKX are gonna be like these guys, like just totally forgotten after this game?
I feel like Territor isn't gonna make it out of this one.
Yeah, I feel that too. Like they just wanted to try something new with that two guys gimmick, but then after that they're gonna just bail him out.
Yeah, I feel like Ferritor is mainly there to show off the next gen technology and what they can do with the programming. I think that's about it actually.
Alright, I think they should have done what they should have done with Ferritor is have it where maybe your light punch and your light kick, like Square and X make Ferritor do stuff, and Triangle Circle make Tor do stuff, and then Triangle Circle makes Farrah do stuff. That way you have you can interchange their attacks. You know what I mean? That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
I think.
But what about the Lucky variation, on which you only play as Thor?
Well then, you can just open up the whole face button for just Tor or just Tor.
Yeah, because there are some variations that change up your normals. So.
Your entire set, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it would just be kind of cool to they'd be kind of like Ice Climbers in the sense that you can desync them, and you can make one character to hit one way, and then you can make the other character do a different move, and you can keep mixing it up and make the openings in different places, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and they could have done that because the PS4 and the Apples won't have enough memory to do that, but I don't think they do that. Maybe in another game, but only they returned.
And some other examples for other people, Guilty Gear top, Zappa, he had the little dog that you could control while controlling your character. And then Blaze Blue had Carl, which had his sister that you could play while playing your character. Like you could basically controlling two characters at once.
I think I was trying to think of another game that does that, but I think that's it. Yeah, because
the only thing that really comes to mind is Smash Brothers.
Smash Brothers, yeah.
Yeah, Ice Climbers.
Ice Climbers.
Yeah,
Not in the game anymore. Yeah. We should talk about other games besides MKX. Maybe have a little section here on the podcast. That'd be cool.
Like what?
Other fighting games, I don't know. Smash,
I don't really play
Street Fighter.
other fighting games besides Mortal Kombat and Smash Bros.
Yeah, I'm gonna play nothing but MK. Really. I'm trying to kill
Yeah,
out, so fuck it.
LOL.
I know.
I'll play as well, but
I know
like,
that.
like I said earlier, I tried out Dead or Alive 5, not my cup of tea.
Okay. Do you like 3D fighters?
I was okay with it. I was somewhat good with Tekken. I think it was Tekken 5, but after that I just dropped it.
Yeah, Tekken 4 was the last 3D fighter I played, and that was only because my friends played it. It felt good
yeah,
because they sucked and I could beat them.
no, I don't really like 3D fighters that much. Maybe that's why I didn't enjoy the like next 3D Mortal Kombat besides MK9. Like maybe it's not really my style to play in 3D environments, but that's just me.
The problem with 3D fighters the reason I think they're not as popular as 2D fighters because it's more movement based, so you have to do a lot of sidestepping and weird looking movement like all the time to like because in 2D plane all you got to do is just make them whiff one space dimensional. You know what I mean? Like they just have to whiff that move in front of your face. When Tekken,
there's just one. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, in Tekken, they got like those vertical attacks that reach far, but then they have horizontal attacks that supposed to catch your sidestep. So like, they got like all this extra reads they gotta do that like I think a lot of people just don't like to deal with.
Yeah, maybe that's true. Chainsaw in a way.
Like there's just one axis to really worry about is in terms of the 2D fighting, but with the 3D MKs from Deadly Alliance to MKDC, I don't know, I sort of I don't know, when they first came out, I had no interest in them whatsoever. It wasn't until in between Deception and Armageddon where I actually got back into the MK ever since the 90s. And what actually brought me into the MK scene again was Shaolin Monks, which I feel like is a completely underrated game within the gaming world. It's a whole lot of fun.
Yeah, the game is fun. It's like a God of War game, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
It was co-op too, so I get to play with my friends. It made it a lot more fun.
Yeah, that was like the greatest thing ever for me and my friends.
Yeah, it's not a bad game at all.
But the only MK game I didn't really get to play much was MK4, and that's because at the time I didn't have a system. I didn't have a system to play it. So when Deception came out, that's when I could play that because I had PlayStation 2.
For being a 3D game, I think Mortal Kombat 4 was actually one of my favorites. Like I know it's kind of contradictory because I just said like I don't like 3D Mortal Kombat game, but that I don't know, like I felt like that played good regardless of being 3D.
Yeah, I can't argue if it was or not because I didn't play. The only reason I didn't play is because I didn't have access. They were in arcades, and that's the only time I got to see them.
Yeah, wasn't the sidestepping very minimal in MK4?
That's probably why people
like it was there, but like people didn't really use it all that often.
Yeah, I think you could run there, don't you?
Yeah, the sidestepping probably wasn't that good. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like Tekken, sidestepping is really good. So you're just like hup, 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 just like.
Oh, you mean on the sides, on the 3D environment? Oh yeah. I think it was kind of slow, but you could avoid like any of the attacks. Not really. It wasn't really that. You also can throw shit at them, like rocks and shorts and stuff. So that was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Kind of random because it was kind of fun. It was like, whoop, throw you a rock. Like there was a standing rock there on the stage.
Yeah.
So you're like,
Also,
Death MKX before MKX.
Yeah, exactly. Before MKX, it was Mortal Kombat 4.
The death traps in those 3D games, I didn't like those either, and I don't like ring outs in Soul Calibur either. I'm just not a fan of like.
Ring outs?
Yeah, I'm just not a fan of like that one position could just end you the game just for like that one having one bad positioning for one moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, in a way, it's kind of even random. Like, well, I think you can learn that, but you're not thinking about that when you're fighting a dude. You're like, I just gotta kill this guy, and then he punch you in the face and throw you out to the sharks, and you're like, ah, crap.
Yeah, like One time my sister beat me in Mortal Kombat, and she just spammed like 2 or 3 moves, and then like right at the beginning of round 2, she just like kicked me into a death trap like instantly. I was just like, wow, I just like lost to my sister like because of death trap happened in round 2.
Whoa. That was on Deception and Armageddon, right?
That was.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I think it was Deception.
yeah.
I remember them in Deadly
Deadly
Alliance.
didn't have any death traps.
Yeah, I think that's the worst part of the session, but other than that, I like that game a lot as well for being also a 3D game. Wasn't that bad?
I like the.
That was a game on which... Yeah.
I would like to see a big budget, like, I know this, and not everyone might agree with this, but like, you know, like Final Fantasy has like the RPG where they run around, do quests and stuff, and then when they battle, they do have a battle system, like a Mortal Kombat version of that, but when you battle, it goes to a fighting game.
Like an
That
RPG
would-
type of Mortal Kombat?
Yeah.
Like the conquest mode of Deception, but
Yeah,
like
yeah, kind of like
expanded.
that, but just expand on that, like a lot more expanding on that, like.
Yeah, that'd be so amazing.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be cool to control those characters in a 3D environment, so it's not like on a ring or something.
I understand it would cost a lot more because you'd have to balance a game and you'd have to make a world that you could travel in. So
Yeah, a world that you can explore and do shit it. And you know, judging by the stages on MKX, they can do that. Like, look at all the stages; they're so detailed. So
yeah, and you don't need to make a beat 'em up fighting area. So you just have to focus on the battle system. Because when you go to battle, it'll be like Final Fantasy. It'll just like cut into the battle.
turns,
system.
yeah, on turns, and you go forward, you choose items, you choose fighting and
Oh,
whatnot.
well, no, not take turns. Like you just play a fighting game.
Fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think some of the Naruto games do that. Like they have like a full world to explore with, but since that's a fighting game as well, whenever you have to fight, well, you just fight like it was nothing. Like that
I'm
will
sorry.
expand the story and stuff.
I'm sorry. I'd like to say those not real games, fighting games, and people say that. That bothers me.
Well,
It's
it
like-
says it's a fighting game, so
God,
there is
no.
bars and stuff.
It
so-
is not a fighting game. Like
Dude,
there's
they
no,
fight each other. It's a fighting game.
no, but there's no thought. It's just brain dead, mashing square until you win.
Oh, dude,
WWE.
I don't know. I have never played one of those Naruto games. I have no idea. I just watch them, so I think it's a fighting game because they show bars. It's not my fault. Okay, sorry.
Hey man, wrestling games are fighting games too, man.
No, you fuck
They
out.
got, they got a block
No.
button, they got a block, they got footsies.
You controlling chairs?
Yeah.
Oh, get out of here.
Hey, I will defend the fun factor of the wrestling. I won't say that they're like super amazing in terms of technicality and anything like that, because they're pretty gross in terms of like programming and everything. I've seen some crazy glitches, but they're a lot of fun at drunken parties.
Twisted Metal's a fighting game too. You're fighting cars. There's even special inputs, man. Like left, right, up puts the freeze missile out. You have super meter too, dude.
Oh, cool. It is a fighting game.
Yeah, it is. It's just cars.
EX specials, yeah.
Yeah, man. Fido just
So yeah,
stopped
story
talking.
mode.
He
Make it
stopped
bigger.
talking.
Yeah.
Make it-
Well,
Fido's like that guy that calls Smash games party games. Like, that's not a party game. Why is it a UFO? It's a party game. I'm like, no, man. It's a 2D plane. It has footsies. It's got blocks. You know.
Well, to be fair, Sakurai did call them a party game, so
Oh, yeah. Play with your friends. Don't play competitively.
I know,
Guys,
but
have fun.
I know, but if you make a first-person shooter and tell everybody that it's a fighting game, everybody else is gonna think it's a first-person shooter. It doesn't matter what the developer calls it. If he makes a, you know what I mean?
yeah, everybody else turns it into competitive.
Yeah.
I think it's a really cool thing. I think that's really awesome. Back in like my high school days, we would actually hold like Smash tournaments at the school, like after hours or whatever, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, Smash tournaments are not bad. I once played a drunk tournament. The one who loses drinks up.
Have you guys?
No, sorry. It was the one who wins drinks up. So the more you win, the more drunk you were. So maybe you won't lose that time.
Have you guys seen High Level Melee before?
On Evo.
I've
Okay.
seen some Pikachu matches that are insane.
Oh yeah, Axe.
Yeah. Fox matches.
It had to have been Axe that you watched. He's like the best Pikachu Bane in the world.
Yeah, it's just most of the teleports is just what?
Is that
Yeah.
B? Is that B tricks?
Yeah, yeah.
Quick attacks, yeah.
Yeah, like he there's been several times where he'll fake out the opponent. They'll fall into the pit or whatever, and he'll just zip right back up to the ledge, precisely right before his teleport runs out to just grab onto the ledge.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how?
There's also a thing where you can do Pikachu's up B, where okay, I don't know if you know this in Smash, but if you hit, how when you stand at the ledge of a Smash game, you kind of go,
Yeah.
you're tumbling like you're about to fall over. They're like, whoa, you know that? Well,
Yeah.
if you attack at the ledge right where that's at, the game will cancel you into that tumbling animation, so you get 100% lag reduction. So what you can do with Pikachu is you up B, and when you land on the ground, you have a lot of lag. People can hit you, right? Well, if you up B at the ledge of a platform, you have no lag, so you can instantly attack out of it.
What?
So, yeah, it's pretty hype.
You're blowing my mind right now.
Right. Okay. So I think the podcast is being what 2 hours and a half.
It's going for 2 hours and a half. Yes.
It's going for 2 hours and a half. Yeah. So I don't know.
We can probably close it about now.
Wanna close up
Yeah,
because this is the podcast before the game, so we gotta.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we were kind of running out of things to say. We're starting talking about other fighting games, so it's probably time to close. So, anybody got final words they want to say? Especially about Fatal 8, because that was like the main topic.
Just remember, guys, Vado loves you. Sorry.
Well, now that I see how Aaron Black does on the, I'm more excited to play it now. Like, that was the character that I was most excited about it, but now that I watch it in real action, sorry developers, but I don't know, like I feel more pumped, for more like able to want to become better on MK, maybe possibly go on tournaments as well, local tournaments I mean, because got more trouble.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yes, you'll love it too. You'll get addicted, trust me.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
We all are.
Either hopefully,
Yeah.
hopefully not, depending on if your wallet can handle it.
I will see about that.
You'll start getting.
Hopefully,
If you get addicted like I do, you'll just like start driving everywhere, wasting all your money on it. But then sometimes you win, and you're like, now it's worth it. It's like,
Nah, here we go.
yeah, because like I spent like 3 years losing at Super Smash Bros. Melee, and then now I get top 3 in my local area every time. I usually make about $60 to $100 per tournament, and we do about 3 tournaments a month, so I make like about extra $300 a month just playing video games. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
cool.
not bad at all.
Yeah. Obviously, it's no national tournament where you get like 20 grand, but maybe one day.
Yeah.
Man can dream.
Never.
Dude, I'm aiming for first place at EVO this year. I want to try my hardest.
Oh yeah.
Hype.
Dude, if I go up there, I'll hover over Molina for a split second for you, Vital.
Do it. Fucking do it.
Like I'm going to do a character change. I'll change my mind and go back to my character.
Nice.
I think
He asked me to do it for my final round, but I lost the Tyrant just before I got to top 8 and getting on stream. So
Anyone else? Any final words?
I'm super excited. Again, I'm kind of miffed that I got the collector's edition, the import edition, only because I have to wait for the middle of Tuesday as opposed to 1 a.m. at my job for the standard edition. But I think it'll be somewhat worth it. I don't know. It's going to be painful seeing all those copies just staring at me throughout the night before I have to close up the store.
dude, if I could get an early copy, I'd get it immediately, and then I have 2 copies, but I wouldn't care. I'd just be like, I got to play it a day early.
Yeah.
I can.
like I would do it. I would get the extra copy, but the problem is that I work at Walmart and their return policy is that well you don't get money back for your games or movies or anything like that. You just get a completely different copy because they've had it where people will like get a game like really early or whatever or day one
beat it and return
and
it.
then take it back. Yeah, take it back and either like get the digital version or just not get it.
I got
So
don't actually get it early if it costs you extra money. Like the future version of yourself is gonna be very upset you did that, but the day before version of yourself is gonna be like worth.
Yeah.
Alright,
Speaking
guys.
of that, we can talk about preload. There is no preload on PC, and I believe there is no preload on PS4 as well for the ones that bought it digitally.
Oh,
Yeah,
I got super fast internet, so I'll be all right.
apparently the PS4 preloads haven't been starting or anything like that.
And on PC as well, and I think it's not going to be a preload. And a guy emailed Netherlands, and I replied like, yeah, there's no preload. It's going to wait for the 14.
Well,
It's a bad thing because
sucks
that means.
because that means you have to wait for a PS update, which happens like in afternoon on the release date.
Oh yeah, exactly. We PC guys gotta wait until the 14th of the evening. That's gonna be sucky, and for me it's gonna be even suckier because I'm probably end up playing the game until probably Thursday or something because my internet is slow. It's gonna take me 2 days to download this thing. Fuck.
Oh man, I gotta call and ask my GameStop if they are doing midnight release. I heard they're doing an MK9.
Shit.
They're doing an MK9 tournament at one of the GameStops in my town. Thinking about going to
Yeah,
that.
me too on my store. Maybe I'll go into that as
Because
well.
if I can win that and they're like, here's a free MKX copy. I'm like, yes, worth.
I get something.
I got MKX for free.
Yeah, we bought it, but I don't care.
now to cancel my pre-order.
You can send my
Get my money back.
Yeah. Nice. Any other final words?
That's it for me.
Yeah, I think I've said my piece.
I say next time let's meet up at 11:30 again, which is the same time that I planned today.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind so I don't fall back asleep or get up too.
That's fine.
I'm gonna wake up the exact same time as the podcast starts, so I'll be right on time.
Okay. And what about you, Vital? AFK bastard.
Lol.
Yeah, see, he's probably like listening, but he's like sitting on a couch somewhere. Like, oh, they're talking to me now. I gotta get up, get on the headset.
Yeah, I can start watching TV now. Oh, my turn? Okay.
Alright, I guess we'll just end
And
it
that-
now since Mr. Vital just went AFK without saying anything.
Went to the bathroom, he's still laying there.
Nah, he's not.
Vital.
He's just fraud.
Playing NK9. Story mode. Nice.
Nah,
Getting ready. I know.
Alright, man. Alright, guys. See you next time.
See you on the next time on the podcast.
Later.